it's like too good to be true type shit.
That's fair. Let's go. Oh shit. You can pause it. It's okay. You can fade to me. You can fade to me. I don't know what that was. Is it on me? Is it on me? We're going. Okay. Yeah, the theme song just almost blew up the computer. That was pretty scary. Well, we're back, guys. For the dtalks podcast, I'm your host, Darren Rita. Feel free to connect with me at any of the links down below. And if you guys are new here and enjoy music, podcasts, comedy, hooping videos, any of that good stuff, consider subscribing because we've got a bunch of that going on around here. And when you do subscribe, leave a like, comment, interact with this video in any way. It helps us share conversations and laughs like this with more people. So consider doing that. And before I can introduce you guys to my guest this week and talk a whole lot of shit with him, I got to talk to you guys a little bit about car insurance. These days, it seems as if we're able to do more and more from home. So while you're at home, why aren't you saving money on your car insurance? Your hometown agency, Kenosha Auto Insurance, specialized for years, literal years, in simple, hassle-free car insurance using the latest and touch-free technology to help you and your family get the best rates. So what are you waiting for? Give them a call today at 262-448-4141. That's 262-448-4141. The website is kenoshains.com. It's on the screen right now. It's linked down below. Give them a call. Tell them Rita dtalks sent you. The worst that could happen is you will get the best rates. Now, with all that stuff out of the way, we've got a very special guest here in the building today. He's a baller. He's the homie. Let's give a wet dtalks welcome to the stud, Marcus Horch. That's how you say it, right? Horch?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
There
he's
you
here.
go.
He's in this bitch. How are you, man?
I'm alive.
You're here.
Yeah.
You're here despite the car trying to hold you back.
Thank you for having me, by the way.
Of course.
I really appreciate it.
I'm excited to have you. And so you said your car broke down. Salvador had to scoop you.
Yeah,
bring you here.
unfortunately.
What's going on with the car?
Dog, it's just not running.
Like,
I was told.
Of course, but why?
So, I don't think you know a lot about cars, right?
I know that mine mine runs.
Yeah.
I know that.
That's the best part.
That is the best part.
Mine doesn't do that right now.
Yours is a BMW, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What year?
2007.
2007.
Yeah, she's a little old.
That's the trick. I think we were talking about this at work. That's what they do, right?
Yeah.
That's what these luxury brands. You think you're getting a good deal on a used, like older. You're like, oh, it's still a luxury brand though.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, the reason the price on them drops is because of the maintenance on them. Because no one can afford. You're not buying regular brakes.
Yeah.
You're buying BMW brakes.
I just spent like $2,000 on my brakes too.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro.
2000 car. Okay. So what's wrong with the car right now?
So it's spewing oil really bad, bro. To the point where, like, if I drive it any further than Lake Geneva, I ain't going anywhere else.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
So you can't really drive right now.
No.
So you're kind of stranded.
Yep, just a little bit.
What do you do in the meantime when you're stranded now that your car's kind of donezo?
I pay my friends to take me places. Kind of
Okay.
like Uber, except a little bit cheaper.
A little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
That's fair. Gas prices are fucked right now. So maybe it's good that you lost the car.
I should just stay at home all day anyways, dog, but not really.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, man, I was looking at BMWs specifically when I was like, because I'm trying to get a new car right now. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll get an older, nice BMW. And I'm like, man, these are affordable. I'm so surprised. And that was, my research told me is that it is a terrible, terrible decision to get an older one.
The worst decision I've ever made car-wise.
Damn.
Unless you know about cars, you're fucked.
But did you when the car was working fine, did you like it? You
yeah,
enjoyed it?
I love that shit so much. Like, it was literally the most fun car I've ever had in my entire life.
So the most fun car also equals the worst decision you made in your life.
Yeah, 100%.
It's fair.
Yeah, because I spent the most money on that car that I've ever spent on any car that I've had before. And I've had like 6 or 7 cars before in my life.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dog, I go through cars pretty fast.
And you how old? 21?
Yeah.
6, 7 cars by 21. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts, honestly. Yeah, no, see, I'm not a big car guy.
Yeah.
But I almost did make the same mistake. Thankfully, I didn't.
Yeah.
My car's still, it's out here. It's still working, kind of. But, looking to get something new soon. Have you ever been to the doctor? Something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, I was actually there pretty recently.
Really?
Yeah.
You seem excited about this. I thought this was going to throw you out. Oh, no? No, you don't like going to the doctor?
No, it's honestly, they just give you bad news every time.
Yeah, that is true. Or they're dicks. I haven't been to the doctor in about 4 years. Today was my first day back. Yeah. Yeah, it might have been 5, yeah. So I went because I've been having a lot of I'm fucked up, bro. I've been having hella issues. I'll be trying to hold it together best I can. Yeah. But this is only one angle. You guys don't see everything. Yeah. It's fucked up. So basically, I've been having like these like stress pains I think there's stress. That's what people are telling me, that it's stress related. But I'm getting this pain in my side.
Yeah.
Moves to my other side sometimes.
Ugh.
Does not feel good.
Yeah.
I think it's my appendix blew up, and maybe I'm just so strong that it doesn't hurt that bad. So I have, that's one. I can't smell anything.
You got COVID,
but I didn't get COVID.
Sure?
I took many tests, and this happened like 5 months ago. I lost my smell, and I've told this story before on the podcast. I had this. I was at work. I had a bloody nose, and I had a bad bloody nose. Then for like the next like 2 days, 2 or 3 days, it was like over and over again. I get a bad bloody nose. Then I was done with bloody noses. I like had like, sometimes after your bloody nose you have like crusty, dry shit like blood in your fucking nose. So I'm like getting that all out of my nose, right? And all I could smell for the next couple of days was blood.
Yeah, like that irony smell.
Then after that, nothing. And I was vaccinated as early as I could be. Yeah. I never got COVID.
I forgot you were vaccinated.
We took hella tests.
Yeah.
So it was like anytime like my girlfriend got COVID once, I took a bunch of tests, never got COVID. Like other people got COVID near us, I took tests, never got COVID as far as I know. But I can't smell shit. So apparently it might be like a nasal polyp or some other thing that just like blocks the airway. But I don't fucking know. So that's another thing I went for.
Have you noticed your other senses got better? Kind of like Daredevil when he lost his sight?
No, I do think no. I'd like to say that, but
yeah.
I can't think of any examples where they have. I think it's just kind of duller. Like life is just a little duller.
I'm sorry.
But it is in certain cases it is a benefit.
Really?
Yeah. Like we have a cat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like doing it. I don't do it very often, right? I'm not going to pretend like I do this a lot, but we do have to change the cat litter.
Mm-hmm.
When I have to do that, I don't smell anything.
That's a blessing.
That's kind of a win.
Yeah.
Right? That's like I can't smell shit. So
it's literally shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't smell literally anything. Randomly I will get like a whiff of something really strong.
Yeah.
And it'll usually be bad smells.
Yeah.
Like it'll like be if we're driving past a farm or something. Like it'll be I'm like, "Oh my god, and it's gone." It'll be like a second I have a smell again and then it's gone.
Yeah.
So that was wrong, as well as the side thing. I got this thing on my arm I've been trying to get taken off for a long time. You guys can't see. It's just a dot, just like a lump.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's been there since
that's scary.
My junior year of high school.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I thought it was like ingrown hair.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's totally fine. It doesn't hurt, nothing. But I want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And there's a laundry list of other things. My life is a mess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go in, and first of all, there was nobody at this fucking doctor. It's a pretty local place in Aurora, not far from here.
Geneva?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the other direction. But I don't want to dox them, so I won't say exactly where. But it was it was whack as fuck. There was nobody there. There was one other person there, and it took me forever to get in. And then I get in, and you know how like fucking doctor's office and dentists are anyways. It's like you kind of just you're in a waiting room.
Yeah.
And then they bring you after it's been enough time. They just bring you in, but then you're just waiting in that room.
Yeah.
For the nurse, and then you see the nurse for 2 minutes, and then she leaves, and then you're just waiting again. And so it was like the whole thing, and I'm explaining all these issues to the nurse because you see the nurse before you see the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And I only explain that in case other people are like me and you guys don't go to the doctor for 5 years because I kind of forgot how it all worked. And so she's asking me all the questions. I'm giving her this list. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, this is a lot. It's like, I'm pretty nervous. I haven't been here in a long, long time.
Yeah.
So I'm giving her all the stuff. I'm explaining everything. My doctor comes in 20 minutes later. And
20 minutes, dog?
Ignores everything. Like, they just asked all those questions so the doctor can kind of come in and know, like, okay, this is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
The doctor came in. She's like, so you're all healthy? You're just here for a quick checkup? I'm like, I was like, I got 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, well, actually, I have this thing. And she's, okay, so other than that, though, you're all good. I'm like, well, no, actually, other than those 2 things, you're all good. Then I'm like, well, no, I actually have this third thing. Okay, well, other than that, are you all good? And
so she just didn't give a fuck.
She didn't give a fuck, bro. She was just like, I'm just trying to get this guy
She's
in and out.
Check.
Yeah, I don't know what she got going on that was so important. That was more important than my fucking health.
Yeah.
But something was going on. So it was not a great experience to say the least. They did end up giving me X-rays for this chest or this thing. Even though, and that was the other thing that'd be pissing me off. My dentist did this the other day too. So I haven't been a dentist. No, I've been going to the dentist regularly now.
That's good.
But before the last year, it was like 4 years before I went to the dentist too. I've been trying to get my shit together.
Yeah.
Long story short. They both did this shit where they're like, I told my dentist last week, I'm like, yo, I got this pain. whenever I bite down, like, and she's like, okay, well, I just need you to take note of like when it happens, like where, like if it's hot food, cold food, like if it's like when you're biting, when you're stressed, whatever. And I'm telling her, no, it's when I'm fucking stressed out, I'll be grinding my fucking teeth, or if I bite gum certain ways, sometimes it'll just randomly feel like a stabbing pain. Yeah. And she's like, okay, well, just take a note for next time of just start noting down when it happens, where, and just repeat. I'm like, I'm telling you, this is the instances and where it happens.
Like, you already know what the fuck happens. What happened. Like, you don't need to spend any more time writing that shit down.
Because she said it months ago.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 months ago, or 6 months ago when I saw her last, to take notes of it. So I fucking did. And I come to, and she's like, okay, well, we'll talk about it again next time. And I was like, fuck. And that's my doctor today. She was like, well, when did, like, you know, start thinking about when you feel the pain and when you, whatever. And I'm like, no, it's when this happens. She's like, okay, well, you know, just keep a diary, make note of it. I'm like, I don't need no fucking diary. I'm telling you exactly where it happened. She's like, okay, well, we'll get you an x-ray today and we'll let you, like, I think she's just like, we got to shut this dude up.
Yeah,
like,
she's just trying to get rid of you.
Yeah, and I don't know if we needed an x-ray for it. It feels like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking
they're
about.
Just trying to bill you.
Yeah. But I got insurance now, so we good.
See, I had something kind of similar happen where a few years ago, and I'm not going to lie, a few years ago on 420, I got high as shit, okay?
Okay.
And
fair.
I was sitting there. I was on FaceTime with some friends, just talking, like, just hanging out. Mm-hmm. And I thought I felt something, like, pop or rupture in my head. And I was tweaking about it. I thought I was having a brain aneurysm.
What did you think popped in your head?
I had no idea.
You heard a noise in your head?
I felt something. Like, it felt like pressure relieved. What? And so I spent
the next, like... weed.
That's... Okay, hold on, wait.
Okay, I'll let you go. Because
I spent the next, like, week tweaking over this until finally I went to the doctor, and he said the same thing that you just did. I told him, I was like, yeah, I was high at the time. This is all the things I'm experiencing. And he was like, okay, well, you were high at the time. And I was like, yeah, but, like, how do you explain what I felt? And he just straight up didn't give a fuck. He gave me a field sobriety test right there, and I was like, you're fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. If anything, it's just the weed or anxiety. And I was like, I know I felt something.
Did you feel any pain after it happened?
I got a headache.
Did you have like a constant headache then for like repeated headaches for the next couple of days, or?
Not like constant, but I'm prone to headaches, so it wasn't anything new to me, honestly.
Dude, maybe you like blew up a bunch of brain cells or something. Like,
I'm just stupid as shit now.
How much did you guys smoke?
No, I only took like, so if you, I don't think you smoke.
I don't smoke, but my viewers do. So,
so
let me know.
I had a bong, and I literally only took a bowl, and that was it. I didn't smoke much because I wasn't like fully come back into smoking yet. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't a lot. I knew my limit.
Just celebrating the holiday.
Yeah, I was like, get a little high and, see what happens. And that happened. And he basically just blamed it all on that. He was like, it's all in your head. He basically told me I was crazy. Damn. And I was like, okay, like, you're the shittiest doctor I've ever met in my entire life.
Damn.
Yeah, dog.
That's wild, bro. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie. I've never had good experiences with doctors and or specialists and anything. I once saw a doctor for my knee in college because I had, and it's funny because he didn't want to fucking do shit, and I ended up going to this fucking other, my dad was like kind of tight with this other doctor, and she ended up just like giving me a referral for an MRI. Like I just came in, she just looked at it, fucking hit it once. I was like, okay, I'll just hook it up. Yeah. Thank God. Other than that, I don't think I've had a good experience with the doctor, and that was a little sketchy. Yeah, to say the least. But it was cool. Worked out for me. Ended up being I did have a strained what is it, MCL or whatever the fuck. Yeah, whichever one's on the outside. Yeah, I don't fucking know. It wasn't the ACL. That's all I know. But before that, I had went and seen this other doctor in Janesville because that's where I was living and playing basketball. And I fucking do the whole shit, going through all these waiting rooms, all this annoying ass shit to get to this guy, and him to just tell me, yeah, I think you just got to take ibuprofen, man. He goes, you know what I did when I was playing baseball in high school? And I'm like, what? It's like, I just took a couple extra strength ibuprofens before every game. I was like, that's a great fucking solution, doc. Thank you. Thank you.
Stupidest person I've ever met in my life. Well, not even met him. I just heard about him.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, I don't know. And so maybe that's why. And I think it's like, it's such a bad cycle because now I don't want to go back to the doctors. Mm-hmm. I got to go. They just scheduled these 2 other appointments for me. I got to go get blood work done and all this other shit. What? Because I don't know. I got shit wrong with me. For
your side thing?
Maybe. I don't know what that was for, honestly. Probably they're just like, this guy, he's not all there.
Yeah.
We got to figure something out, and he's not gonna be able to tell us.
They're
so
just
maybe
trying to bill you for something.
maybe. But honestly, I'm cool with the blood work because that's the thing too. I think I'm not like a hypochondriac. Like I don't think I have a bunch of shit, right? But it's
Yeah.
like I know that there are things that I'm not like. I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm not being heard by my doctor. So I would rather at least have the fucking test so that if I'm like, yo, fuck this doctor, I can bring that to another doctor and be like, yo, am I okay? Is everything looking okay, doc? And that's kind of where I'm at.
It's always safe to get like another person's opinion.
Yeah.
Just in case that first person doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about at all.
Exactly. Well, and my girlfriend, she's a nurse now. So I'll just have her look. I'll be
Dude.
like, yo, I put all the pressure on her. She gets it wrong. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
My girlfriend's a nurse too, dog.
really, dude. Look
Yeah.
at that, bro.
She wants to go into pediatrics. What the fuck's the word for kids? Yeah, I'm just do it that way.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. 'Cause I don't know
Pediatrics.
the word either, so that's
Yeah.
fair. What is a pediatrician? Is it pediatrician?
Yeah, she
Oh,
wants to
look at
be
that,
a
look at that. Good guess.
pediatrician nurse.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a specific. Well, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
She likes kids like that.
Yeah,
Oh shit,
I think.
that's fair.
Yeah, she's a nanny right now, so I gotta assume
Do you like kids?
they're okay.
Have you ever babysat?
Yeah, unfortunately, I used to babysit when I was younger for money.
Oh shit.
Thankfully they were old enough to like I didn't have to change diapers or like wipe their
Mm.
bottom or anything like that.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, I couldn't either, honestly, dog.
Yeah.
I was thinking about adopting just past that stage.
Adopting at like 5, 6,
Yeah,
6 years
like
old.
somewhere later in life, like, I don't gotta do any of that.
Yeah, that's fair. But you could still mold them as a person, you know?
Mhm.
That's
Like, I
still
still
early
get to
enough.
make them like a little mini me.
Yeah, they'll just look totally different.
Yeah.
Unless you could be really selective.
No,
Try to find
I'm
someone
not really, like, I want to have my own kid. Just like there's that thing in me where it's like continue my bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
But like other than that, I'll adopt kids.
That's so you can have one that you love way more.
Yeah, 100%.
That's fucked up, bro.
They just won't know I love them way more.
They'll know, bro. They'll fucking know because that one looks like you. That one's got the same glasses and mustache, and all the
Yeah.
other ones are fucking
Whatever.
tall.
Like 6'7".
They're all gonna be like 6'7", 6 whatever.
But
That's
that's what
fucked
gets
up.
me. That's what gets me the money.
That's true too. Would you lie to them
And say what?
that they weren't adopted?
No, I'd be straight up with them. I'd be like, listen, like,
What fucks up a kid more? Finding out later in life that they were adopted?
Yeah.
At what age is the right age to tell? Because I feel like if I told somebody straight up, like if you adopted like a baby,
yeah,
right? And then like the second, like that they can comprehend like abstract concepts like adoption,
yeah.
be like, yeah, that was you. That would fuck me up too, I feel like.
Well, the way I see it is, I feel like a lot of kids would get trauma from thinking that they weren't loved by their like birth parents.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you gotta realize, like, I'm gonna love them more, if not as much as their actual parents.
Well, hopefully more because they
Yeah. But like,
they
it's
don't
not.
want 'em.
Not everyone gets put up for adoption just because like their parents
That's
don't
true.
love them or anything.
That's
It's
true,
because
too.
people can't afford the kids,
Mm.
or like
Yeah.
they were like parents knew they were gonna raise them in a bad situation, like bad habit, like
Yeah,
whatever,
they didn't have the funds. They didn't have a
Yeah.
good environment. They're like, we're not ready for this. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, we've had, I've had some people on that have been adopted and they've had varying stories of trauma, but it's definitely a touchy subject when it comes to
Yeah.
that. I wouldn't know what age to tell them if I adopted a baby.
it depends really. Like, if they're old enough to truly know like the concept and everything of it, I'd just be straight up with them right when I knew
But
that
what
they were
age
ready.
is that, do you think? Like, let's say you adopt
Probably, like,
a
8 or
baby.
9,
9?
maybe around there.
What grade are you in at 9?
was that?
Second?
Third?
3rd?
Yeah, because you're in first grade at 7.
How do you know that?
Because 4K is 4 to 5, 6 is 5 to 6, 7th is 6 to 7,
Oh,
or
shit.
first is 7 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not going to fact check that, so I'll
Yeah.
go with it. But yeah, that's fair. Okay. So, first grade, you're going to tell them they're adopted. I guess.
Yeah, because like I'm not gonna keep up a lie with them. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be like, yo, like I'm your birth parent. Like, no.
Yeah. No, I think you're right, actually. I think first grade is the appropriate age to do it because kindergarten people are still fucking babies, basically.
Yeah, like they're
I-
learning their ABCs, their 1 through 10s. Like,
They still had those fucking colored blocks in
Yeah.
kindergarten classes that kids would be rolling around in.
they're still trying to
puking
figure
on
out where
and-
the circle goes in the box.
Yeah, exactly. So that's I think. But first grade, you start having people pick on people and
Mhm.
be mean, and so then they could understand what adoption is.
Yeah,
Maybe it would humble them.
and I'd rather have them know the truth from the start rather than lead on a lie.
Yeah.
and possibly risk them not fully trusting me in the future.
Would be a way better story in a film though if you did.
Yeah, raise them to like 30 and be like, yo, you're adopted. These are your real parents.
No, like your real parents were actually like
The Blind Side. You ever seen that
he
movie?
knew he was adopted though. There were fucking white people adopted him.
Wasn't he adopted though?
Yeah, by white people.
Yeah, he was adopted.
So he knew he was adopted. He was older. He was like 16 or 17 when he got adopted.
Really?
Yeah, she
I've never
adopted
seen
him.
that movie. I'll be honest with you.
You've never seen the movie? But you were That's yeah. She's like he went on to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's a real guy. He was a real
Really?
guy. Yeah. This
Who's it
some
about?
chick. I forget his fucking name off the top of my head. Can someone you want to look that up? Someone tell me who is the guy in the the Blind Side based off of what movie? What's the guy's name in the movie The Blind Side? Yeah, Cassandra Bullock's character. That's a real family that
Really?
like they adopted this guy.
I full on this entire time, like I've only seen snippets of the movie. I thought it was made up 100%.
Oh, that's a real guy. He played for the Ravens, I think, the Baltimore
Really?
Ravens. Yeah. I can't remember his fucking name at all.
Just like All American, that's based on a real person too.
Oh yeah, I just heard about that over the
Yeah.
weekend. I just heard about that show. I never have seen it.
It's a pretty good show, honestly.
Was it Michael Orr? Yeah, Michael Orr. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
what it
is.
is. Yeah, he played for the Ravens, I believe. I think. I don't know. You don't have to look that up. It's fine. We got the name right now, so we're good. We've done well. Yeah. No. So I think he was. He was in high school when she adopted him, and it was this. I mean, the movie's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
You don't fucking know.
I've seen snippets of it. It seems good.
The
dog.
parts of the movie you've seen are good. Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
like,
Yeah,
I've seen him tackle a guy or two.
So, okay. And so yeah, she adopted him when he was later on in life. Like he's very aware. He was in the foster system at fucking 15, 16 years old, and she's like, "Yeah, we got you." I forget how it happens, but they adopt him, and yeah, and then he goes on to be an NFL player. So that's a worthy investment, I guess, in a fucked up way.
It's like business investment.
I'm just kidding for people. That was a joke. But yeah, it's that's crazy. I don't know how we got to adoption.
I honestly don't either.
We went from doctors to adoption. Oh yeah. I wanted to speak. I guess this is kind of a good pivot actually. To the people that raised you, if you could thank them for one thing, what would you thank them for? Deep question. Sorry.
No, it's a good question. Honestly, what would I thank them for?
Yeah, if you could say, dear, who raised you?
My mother.
Your mother.
Yeah, my father was in the picture a whole lot.
Okay, so dear
mom.
Mom. Thank you for.
I would say I'd thank her for raising me to be the person I am, and raising me to have the morals and basically who I am as a person. Because she really molded me. She played both mother and father figure in my life growing up, and so she really taught me the balance of like who to respect under which circumstances, like how to live, and like we faced a lot of stuff in like our family's like history. Like there was one point in time where we were almost homeless, and just a bunch of other shit. I can't really name anything off the top of my head. Honestly. Yeah. That's all. That's the main thing I got.
I mean, that's a big enough struggle. That's okay. Yeah. It's not a competition. That's fair.
And throughout the entire thing, she was always there for me. Like she always was like, "Hey, like things are gonna be okay. Like things will work out." Like, and she always managed to make my childhood seem better than it probably truly was. Yeah. Given the surroundings of my family and everything that we were going through at the time.
That's powerful. There's a lot of beauty in that. So what's one thing you think she instilled in you? Because you said she's made you the person you are today.
A main thing that stuck with me is to just kind of be respectful and nice to almost everybody. And like now that I've grown up and like I'm older, I'm my own person, but it's still something that sticks with me today. But it's kind of one of those things where it's like kind of sticks with me, kind of doesn't.
Maybe you understand the power in respect, giving people the respect that they deserve, but then there's also people that you're like,
I don't think they deserve respect at all. Like there's horrible people. But yet my mother instilled this on me so young in life that it's kind of like first nature to treat these people with respect.
Open doors.
Yeah.
Say like, thank you.
Yeah, and just kind of be like an upstanding side or person of society. Yeah. And like she didn't want me to be like a hooligan and all this and all that. She wanted me to be like a genuine good person.
So you're not a hooligan though. You are a genuine good person.
Sometimes.
I think you are. I think you're a good dude.
I appreciate that.
You're a chill guy. I didn't mean to get so deep on you there, but,
No, it's
you know, we had to
perfectly
do it.
fine.
So your mom, she raised you.
Mm-hmm.
That's wow, that's cool. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So single parent household. What do you think is something that maybe aside from that, maybe something that she didn't intentionally mean to teach you, but you learned just from growing up in that environment? 'Cause that's a different environment. Not everybody grows up in that.
Yeah. It'd probably be appreciate everything that I have and everything that I'm given in life.
Gratitude.
Yeah, to not be like ungrateful for something I have, because growing up, when you're younger, you don't always hear everything about that goes on in your family because people want to like shelter you from the bad when you're young.
Yeah.
But growing up, I've learned a lot more about the bad side of things that have happened when I was growing up. Like I learned that my mom would like everything that she'd get on Christmas, she would just return or sell just to get that money to help raise us. And so like everything that she gives me or I'm given in life in general, I take for extreme gratitude.
Damn, that's crazy. I props to her. That's what you. That's what you got to do, right? As a especially maybe a single parent. That's very honorable what she was doing.
Yeah,
and sacrifices she had to make to get you to be the guy you are now.
Yeah, and I respect her more than any person in this entire world.
Really?
And I treasure her more than anything, even though sometimes it may not seem like it to her, but I do.
You guys be beefing sometimes?
Yeah, it's over small things. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
What do you guys beef about?
Just like the smallest shit, like, oh, like I didn't take out the trash. She's like, bro, get your ass on that shit.
So you need to be grateful that there is a trash can for you to take out.
Bro.
There
I'm like, yo, we got trash to make, bro. Like, calm down a little.
Come on, Mom. We made it. We made it. We got it. We got trash to take out.
We're not sleeping on the trash.
Come on.
It's outside.
Yeah, that's fair. What's something you are grateful for today, right now?
Like I am
that
grateful
Marcus
for?
Is grateful for. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be something silly, little.
My home, honestly, because especially throughout COVID, my mother's like the main primary like person in our household that like provides income for our family. And I always say like, hey, if you need money for like bills or anything, like let me know. I'll gladly support you. But throughout COVID, her pay has been cut pretty drastically, like almost by 50%.
Damn.
And she's like, I had this conversation with her the other day. She was like, you're lucky that we have a home, honestly, because of like what like COVID has done to our family. And she never would speak to me about this. I've only seen my mother cry once, and that was because of like my drug usage in the past. Okay. And she is such a strong person. She doesn't like to show that side of herself to me.
Wow.
And I never really realized that she was struggling until she actually said it.
How did that like shift your perspective?
Yeah, for sure. I told her, I was like, dude, like I always will say this and I always will. Like, let me know if you need help with anything. Bills, mental, emotional, physical, whatever.
You guys are a team, right? You guys pick each other up. She helped you out. She still helps you out. You can help her too.
And like sometimes I'm not gonna lie, there's some stuff like physical that I don't really want to do. I'm like, hey, you know, like
You're like, I'm not trying to mow the lawn.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bring out the garbage.
Like, you got that, bro.
I don't want to stain the deck. Come on.
Yeah.
Mom. Yeah, that's fair.
But like at the end of the day, I'm always gonna be there for her.
Yeah. If she's like, no, you really need to take out the garbage.
I'll for sure do it.
Like, you need to fucking do this right now. That's fair. Yeah, no, that's, something I'm grateful for.
Yeah. Because I think me and you have similar households.
There's definitely, I was lucky enough to have both parents growing up. Obviously they split when I was in high school. Well, kind of before then, but like officially then. Yeah. And, no, yeah, it's, I think what you talked about is like being grateful for what you have. We used to, it's the weirdest thing. I think I almost have it so much to the point where like I can't get rid of things.
Yeah.
I'm a hoarder. Can't fucking tell. It's a lot of dumb shit. So it's like, and our family, because maybe we were in that sort of situation and maybe viewed like that by our other extended family and neighbors and whatever, like that we maybe didn't have quite as much. We became like the dumping spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody that's getting rid of shit, they give us the shit, and we're like, that's something that maybe we've taken it a little too far in the sense of gratitude. It's like we're just so happy to get anything, and then we get it, and after a couple months we're like, why did we take this couch with a hole in the side of it? There's like raccoons living in it. Like why did we do that?
Couch.
But yeah, I think gratitude is I think it's something super important, and it's something that I think I personally as I've grown up, have maybe lost sight of a little bit, and some I'm trying to like work on because I just.
But that's 100% understandable. Like you're a full-grown adult, you're working for what you want to have.
Yeah, but it's hard to be happy with what you do have in the pursuit of something else, right?
And especially with social media these days, because everyone flaunts like they're all these big, like rich, famous, like they're doing so well for themselves, but it's just an act.
Yeah.
Like I know so many people that post on their social media like they're doing so well for themselves, but I know they're definitely not, dog.
Oh yeah, no, there's people that, I mean, we all have those friends that like they save, pictures from vacation so they can keep posting, so it makes it look like they're on vacation a little bit longer, or they're like, maybe their relationship, everybody has that couple in their high school that like breaks up every other fucking day, but they be posting every fucking 3 days on Instagram, on Snapchat. They're going out all these dinners, all this whatever, and it's like they just really got to let you know.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
we're really happy. We're really happy. We love our lives.
Yeah, even though they low-key hit each other.
Yeah, but then you'll be with bro, and they're fucking. He's on the phone for 45 minutes fighting with his girl, and you're like,
yeah,
okay, maybe you guys, So everything is not what it seems for sure, but. It's especially with social media, I think it definitely makes it harder to be, thankful for what you do have. And so that's something I struggle with for sure. I'm not above it, as I'd like to think I am, but
it makes it seem like a race almost, like to try and see who can do the best the fastest.
Oh, it is a race. Yeah. It shouldn't be, but it does feel that way. And that's where I think a lot of my stress has come from. It's like, dude, I'm 23.
Yeah. But you got to realize how much time you have left in life.
How much do I? We don't know what the X-ray is going to come back and say. We don't know. We don't know what that's going to say. We don't. They still got to give me some shots. They still got to give me some blood work. Like we don't know. Could not be that long, or it might not be that long. What was that sentence?
We truly do not know how much time we have left in this life.
Exactly. We don't know.
It's crazy.
But it could be less than we assume. So hopefully, that's why I got to start being grateful now.
Yeah.
Who is somebody you miss? Could be anything. Could be Michael Jackson. I've been seeing some TikToks about him for some reason. Recently.
Not Michael Jackson.
Do you remember where you were when Michael Jackson passed away?
No, dog, I was too young.
Really?
Yeah, my memory is fucked beyond repair.
That's fair.
Michael Jackson, I remember talking about people in middle school. They were like, "Oh, he's a rapist," and I was like, "He's a really good celebrity."
Allegedly. I don't know. Speaking of, R. Kelly got like 30 years.
Free R. Kelly.
No, Jesus.
I'm playing.
Oh, God damn. But I remember, it was funny. I saw all these kids making these jokes on TikTok about like everybody remembers where they were when Michael Jackson passed away. Like their parents made it a big deal. And my mom didn't make it a huge deal.
Yeah.
But I do actually remember where I was like driving. We were driving through Twin Lakes. We were right in front of the beach bar, driving past, going home. And I remember her like, I think I was in the back seat for some reason, and I usually rode in the front seat.
Yeah.
And my sister was up there, and I specifically remember like her being like, "Oh my God, Michael Jackson passed away," and I was like, wow, this is big. Like, I don't know I don't even.
Yeah.
I'd seen the Thriller music video a couple of times.
That was it.
And that's it. I didn't fucking know.
You're like, my Jackson, I fucked with him.
I was like, yeah, that guy's good, I think, right? And it was a big deal, I guess. But so you could miss Michael Jackson?
No.
No?
No, I don't. Honestly.
What do you miss?
There's a few people I miss in my life.
Old
honestly.
Kanye? Some people miss old Kanye. You don't miss
old Kanye? Old Kanye got some bangers. I ain't gonna lie.
I fuck with Kanye,
but
music in general. But
everyone grows as a person. I think it's Kanye. He's just growing as a person, finding out what music he really wants to make.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's making.
That's
like
fair.
I don't really like it personally.
Oh shit! You didn't like Donda?
No.
Ooh.
I like more, like
Moon?
a little bit. Huh?
Moon? You didn't listen to that one?
No.
You gotta listen to that one. Him and Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi, I fuck with.
Kid Cudi's on that song. He's the hook
Really?
on that song. Yeah.
Damn.
That's fucking Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah, I fuck with that one.
That's new Kanye. That's
No.
like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
That was more than 3 years ago.
No
is it?
way.
On God, I swear.
I swear to God, it was like 3
I
years
swear
ago.
that was like when I was like 17, dog. Maybe I'm tripping though.
Dude, you're 21 right now, so it could have been 4 years ago.
Yeah, maybe, I guess actually.
Okay, so who do you miss then?
I miss my grandpa for sure. My grandpa died when I was a little bit younger.
Were you guys close?
Yeah, we were pretty close. Like I was young to the point where like I don't really remember a whole lot, but I remember like a lot of the time that I spent with him, I cherished greatly because he'd always take me on like little trips, and like he used to live on like my grandparents used to live on a golf course, my dad's parents at least.
Oh shit.
And he used to take me on little trips around the golf course, and like we'd find random like golf balls and all this stuff.
Right in the golf cart?
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be fun.
I used to drive passenger in that bitch.
That's sweet.
It was nice, honestly. Like, and it was like during sunset, we just hang out and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, old enough to truly remember what we talked about.
Yeah.
And I texted my dad a while ago, and I was like, hey, like, where is he buried at? I'm trying to go visit him. He gave me directions, but he didn't tell me exactly where he was buried, so it was a little bit harder for me to find him, and I eventually gave up, which was pretty heartbreaking to me.
That is really sad. I was like, so you were just like chilling. Did you make it to like a graveyard?
Yeah, I made it to the graveyard that he said he was buried at,
Mm-hmm.
and I checked probably like 100 graves, couldn't find him at all.
That is a really
dog.
It's a sad but kind of fucked up sight for me to picture in my head. I'm picturing you right now with an umbrella, light rain, and maybe like a metal detector or something.
Metal detector?
I don't fucking know. Magnifying glass, umbrella, magnifying glass, just walking around. Nope, not this one. Not this. That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Why didn't he fucking tell you which one? That's so fucked up.
It's because
he couldn't even give you like a quadrant, like, oh, it's in the back right corner of the fucking.
He didn't, dog. It's because it wasn't his real dad. It was the person that his mom married again. And I had heard growing up, like, as I'm a little bit older now, like I said earlier, that they didn't really fuck with each other a whole lot.
Wait, so your dad wasn't in the picture for you? His dad wasn't in the picture for him, really?
No. My dad wasn't in the picture for me as much as he should have been. That's why my mom had to play both roles.
There's not a kid out there right now that's going to come on the show in 15, 20 years and be like, yeah, my dad, he wasn't in the picture. His name's Marcus. He wasn't really in the picture. You're not going to do that. You're going to break the curse.
Yeah, my dad set the role for me to be the best parent that I can be. And that's something that I really want to become in my life, is a good father to the kids I have.
Yeah.
And it kind of set the like path I'm meant to be in life, where I'm meant to be a good father to my kids.
Damn, it's like you think you're like destined.
Yeah, pretty much. Because like growing up without a father is like, hell of people don't got a father in their life.
Yeah.
Like I've met countless people who don't have their dads. But growing up, a lot of my friends did have both parent figures in their life. And so it was so different for me, and I couldn't talk to them about, like, anything.
Yeah.
So it was really weird for me.
I can imagine. Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, from what they say, I can't say that I know personally, but from what they say, yeah, there's a lot of differences
there is
in the upbringing that you're going to have versus somebody that has both.
Yeah.
Do you think that motivates you to want to have, like, a kid of your own, just because you like want to, like, I can do that shit better?
Yeah, 100%. I had my first pregnancy scare at
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
I had my first pregnancy scare at 18, and part of me was really relieved that it wasn't true, but part of me was also really upset that it wasn't, because
you wanted to be dad.
Yeah, I really want to be a father, and I want to be the best father that I can be.
But possibly. Do you think if you had rushed into it then, that you would have been able to fulfill your destiny of becoming the best dad?
100% not. I was not in a good financial, mental, or physical state to be a father at the time.
Yeah.
And I definitely wasn't with the woman that I wanted to be with to raise a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Because that's the thing, dude. I get nervous. I was actually thinking about it a lot today because there's a show that I'm watching that, like, there was some heavy themes in it about, like, repeating the sins of their father's past mistakes. And I was thinking about it too. Like, I don't know if it's the best reason to have a kid. If it's like, I just want to prove that I can do it better, I don't know. I was trying to think and answer the question in my head. What is a good reason to have a kid?
There isn't one other than, like, you want to have a kid, really.
Yeah, like, but, that's the thing. But break that down. Like, why do you want to have one? And if someone is like, oh, it's just a personal goal of mine to be better, right? I'm sure you would want to. That's not the only reason you want to have kids, right? I'm not saying you specifically, but I know.
I want to have a kid to continue my bloodline. Come on, my boy.
Okay, Genghis Khan out here. That's crazy. Yeah, no, it's interesting because people, there are those people who, like, they almost use having a kid as like a personal development tool in like their journey. And for me, I don't see myself having kids anytime soon.
Yeah, that's good. You have them when you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think if I did have them, that I am now a background character. I'm now the side character. Yeah. Right now, I'm the main character in my shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Everybody the main character in their own story. But the second you have a kid, you can't be like, oh, that kid's gonna be my fucking this like side character in my story now, and I'm gonna use them to make myself feel better because I did a better job than my dad or my mom or whatever.
Sometimes people do that shit.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's not good. So for me, I feel like the moment I have a kid, it's like it's all about them, you know, and that's how I feel like it should be. Like, not saying you can't still have personal goals and shit like that, but I don't know. There's definitely people that like use a kid to save a marriage or use a kid to fucking just better themselves.
I know somebody, and I'm not gonna like say names or anything, but he and his ex had a pregnancy scare, and she ended up getting rid of the child. And he looks back on it as something that he wishes never happened. Like, he wishes that she never got rid of the child. And I'm not gonna give him shit for wanting her to keep the child, but I don't think that he was in the right state or the right point in his life to have that child. And I always tell him, I'm like, dude, you probably only wish she had that child to probably save your guys' relationship.
They're not together anymore?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
And I tell him, I'm like, that's probably a good thing, like, realistically, but he doesn't want to see it that way.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of needs to continue on with life, because that's not going to help you move anywhere, like progress anywhere in life if you're just like holding on to some resentment of like, oh, we would have made it through. It's like, dude, if you guys ended up breaking up after all of that anyways, probably would have been really fucked for that kid if you tried to, you know, make things work just for the kid's sake, and then it didn't, and now the kid's fucked up, and that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good at all. No, you would have
been raising a torn household.
Yeah, that's never something you want to see, especially, I think it's really sad. It's kind of a running joke that, I mean, it's a fucked up dark joke, but we say, but like, if people are, you know, couples fighting, you know, just fucking have a kid. That's the best way of it. Yeah. Smooth it over, bro. Just have a kid. Fuck it. Twins.
Twins.
No. That'd be fucking crazy.
No.
Dude. No, yeah, that shit's scary. Okay, so we went. I don't know how we got back to the kids again.
Dog,
you must really want to have kids, bro, because somehow you keep bringing this shit back.
I do really want to have kids, but just when I'm ready and I know I can give them the best life that I possibly can.
Tomorrow?
Definitely not tomorrow. Nope. Fuck no. Far from tomorrow.
Raise your kids here? Would you raise your kids around here?
No, I'd raise them in the city probably, just so they can be open to more cultures, more diversity. Yeah. And not risk them having any discrimination against anybody. Because I know a lot of people here that are really racist and stuff like that. Yeah. That personally, like, I just want to make it clear that I don't associate with them. But I do know of people that discriminate against people based on their religion, color of skin, anything like that.
That's fucked up.
And so raising them in the city, I feel like it'd be a more diverse area where they'd be more open-minded and accepting of different people.
That's fair. Yeah, I respect that.
Thank you.
I respect that. It'd be better. You know what would be good too? If like we just like allowed that shit to be taught in places where there's less of it, because it's. I mean, you're still not gonna get the same thing, you know, as being around people that actually live these other and lead these other lives that you wouldn't otherwise, you know, be in front of.
100%.
But I do think it's kind of fucked up that in like areas like this, like we do everything we can to like shelter the kids from that, like keep that shit away, and I think that is really fucked up. And the reason it's fucked up isn't, it's like, it's not only the fact that you're passing on this like terrible, hateful way of living, but it's also like it's setting your kids up for fucking failure, because that's the world, whether you like it or not. Maybe not the entirety of the world, but especially the United States is really diverse. Exactly. It's like, what are you doing? If you hold them up, that's just going to be culture shock for them later in life. It's the same thing when like kids like really shelter their kids from like, oh, you're not going to watch fucking PG-13 movies. You're not going to fucking, they like make sure like you don't get a phone, you don't get whatever, all this shit. And it's like they hit a certain age. And I know people like this that got to college, met some of my friends, and they just fucking spiraled, bro. Yeah. And I mean, some of them bounced back, some of them didn't. Yeah. But it's like, if you're literally exposed to nothing, like you've never had an iPhone until you got to college, or like you didn't have internet access, like you couldn't. I mean, dude, this one dude, he'd never seen porn, he had never fucking drank, he had never fucking smoked, never vaped, nothing. Yeah. Till freshman year of college, second semester.
What the fuck?
He was at 4.0 GPA.
I'm less surprised now.
And then when he got second semester, freshman year, I think he had a 2.4, 2.5-ish. And then he ended up, I think, almost failing his next 2 semesters. Yeah. He had to like switch a bunch of shit around and change his major like 4 times. Good dude. He bounced back. he made it out. He's okay. He's the homie.
Yeah.
But he had a spiral because and I think in part because he was fucking not allowed to see anything in the world. So then when you get all of it, it's like,
you don't know what to do with all of it.
I mean, because you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
You never learned how to handle it, and now you're just like playing the game with the sliders all the way up.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know, so it's like, what are you gonna do? Whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You don't know that that's wrong yet. So I think you kind of have to learn that gradually. So I think that's kind of scary when people, and especially in the sense of like culture shock. I think it could be like even potentially dangerous.
100%.
People go out and do nasty things that they probably would regret.
Yeah.
And probably wouldn't do if they fucking understood people. But that's a conversation for another day. That's a deep conversation.
That's a very deep conversation, dog.
And this guy, we got the truly rolling. We don't know if we got that in us right now. So what's something you learned in the last week?
Last week?
Yeah.
To really try to pursue my goals rather than just think that I won't.
What's a goal you want to pursue?
Success.
But what does success look like for Marcus?
Not having to worry about bills, not having to worry about where the money's coming from. Just know it's coming. What
would you like to do in a perfect world if money didn't matter? If that thing was already
money
met,
didn't matter.
If that thing was already met, right? If that's your version of success, what would you be doing to make yourself happy?
That's a really tough question, honestly. When I was younger, before I really realized that money actually rules the world, I wanted to join Red Cross and do like natural disaster relief.
You wanted to do that?
100%. But I realized there's no money in it because Red Cross, it's all volunteers until you reach like the planning stage, like when you're a project organizer, as they call it or whatever, you only make like $40K a year. There's no money in it at all.
Damn, bro.
So it's either you're a volunteer and have multiple other jobs, side hustles, whatever. You're organizer still with other jobs or whatever, or you're higher up in the system where you actually don't really help people at all.
That's crazy, dude.
That's pretty dog shit.
I mean, that's really sad. Like, honestly, like you saying that sentence of like, oh, I really wanted to fucking help people, natural disaster relief, join Red Cross, and then realizing, oh, there was no fucking, that is so backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I wanted to go to college and do nursing classes so that like if I'm out in the field, I'd be able to help people more than per se I didn't take those college classes.
Yeah.
But I would still be in debt to the point where I'm working every single day, in and out all day, just try and pay off this debt as well as help people.
Yeah.
And like with Hurricane Katrina and everything like that, like there were Red Cross volunteers that went, they didn't make anything off that.
Yeah.
Which like granted, you shouldn't expect to be paid for helping people, but it'd still be a bonus.
No, I mean, that's our fucking government should be fucking paying somebody, bro.
Yeah.
They should be. I think that's fair to be like, yeah, we should, if our cities are being fucking destroyed, and especially now with the way that we've fucking destroyed this planet's climate.
100%.
And these disasters are going to start happening more and more frequently. I think maybe we could afford to pay some people. If we can afford to fucking keep cutting taxes for these gas companies, I think we can afford to maybe pay some employees to fucking clean up the mess that these guys make.
Exactly.
Which is, I just think that's very sad because that would have been, I could see you decked out in Red Cross gear.
Yeah, I was 100% hyped for it until I started doing more research, and I was like, there's no livable wage in this category or in this field of work.
Damn, you should join, who did it? Didn't Mr. Beast just do a thing where he did, they cleaned up like...
Yeah, but that's Mr. Beast. He makes
But you could work for him. You could work for one of those companies. I'm sure he got to pay people because if he didn't, it would be out.
Yeah.
People would be like exposing him.
100%.
So you could try to hit him up. And Mark Rober, I think is the other guy.
Who?
Mark Rober. I think they did it. It was like Team Oceans or Team...
where they clean up the ocean.
Yeah.
I've seen about that, yeah.
You could do that.
I could, honestly.
You could do... I think they still are planting those trees from the last thing he did. I think they're still planting those.
Dude, you see that thing about Pornhub where they like planted a tree for every 1,000 views or whatever?
On that one beach, that beach one? That was a while back, dude. That was years and years back. They did, there was, for people that don't know, there was this couple that, I forget the name of them, but they don't show their faces. And they did a porno on the dirtiest beach in the world. So they fucked on this beach. And great marketing. Fantastic marketing.
100%.
Pornhub's like sponsored or whatever. And they were like, for every, I forget how many views, it was 100 or 1,000, whatever, we will, we're going to donate X amount of money to get this shit cleaned up. And it's funny, in the video, for research purposes, guys. In the video, there's people cleaning up in the background, like
Really?
cleaning up the fucking beach, like in hazmat suits, like cleaning up. And it's like one of the grossest beaches in the world. I forget where it was.
Yeah.
But they really did it. They really out here. Pornhub's fucking woke, dude. In a good way.
No, I don't mean to be rude when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I go to the bathroom really quick?
You gotta go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
You can go to the bathroom. That's fine.
Dude, I could kiss you right now. I swear to God.
Dude, you don't gotta do that.
I've had to go to the bathroom for the last 30 minutes.
30 minutes, bro. We've only been going for 50.
Dog.
And he went right before.
You went twice before we started. It should be there.
Let's see.
Alright, go to live, see if we're. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I
What?
can see that shit starting to lag, bro.
Oh, okay.
Once that connects, just minimize it.
Okay, there. It's good now.
Minimize it. You want to flip the two? Say what's up.
Oh?
Okay. We're back. I don't know if we're back. We're back. I think we're back. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we're back. Okay, I hear it. It's good. We're there. I don't know if it's the same thing. Okay, it is. Yeah, that was crazy.
A little bit.
So you got up to pee.
So sorry.
It wasn't your fault. It actually would have happened either way. So it was actually kind of a good segue.
Yeah.
But the computer blew up. So in some way, somehow, restarted. Just decided. It literally said we've run into an error. We need to restart.
That's so fucked.
It didn't say what. It just froze the whole fucking thing.
It was like, yo, we fucked up somewhere, dog.
Yeah. So, but I guess it worked out because it was right as you got up.
Mm.
Like literally, you got up, and I was about to start talking about my hairline and how I think I might be balding.
I definitely don't think you're balding, dog.
I mean, I have a lot of hair,
I've got a fatter forehead than you do.
but
I guarantee
I just,
you.
I don't know what it is, man. I just because I wear my hair up sometimes.
Push
Obviously.
your hair back right now. Nah, you're good.
Hairline
Push it back a little bit more. A little bit more.
Hairline check?
Nah, you're perfectly fine,
Let
dog.
me see yours. Hairline check. Go.
Dog, mine goes all the way back.
Okay, yours is a little bit bit
Yeah.
higher, but you got the cool bangs.
Yeah, just
So it
cover my
works.
receding hairline.
It works.
Yeah, for now.
Maybe we got to get a Keeps sponsorship. You don't know what Keeps is. We were talking about this
Mm-mm.
before we went live. I'm not going to plug them because we're not getting paid. But there's a bunch of brands. So maybe any one of those brands that
Yeah.
talks about hair loss. I'll be wearing a hat a lot at work. You know, I don't like to have my hair in my
Yeah.
face. I'm just not confident enough in like my hair just up.
I like your
So-
hair up, though. It looks good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like to put it in a hat at work
Mhm.
because I'm just not about it yet. I'm just not comfortable enough in it. So I put it in a hat. But I've been learning that if you wear tight hats all the time,
It causes hair
it can
loss.
cause whatever a specific type of alopecia that is because of
Yeah,
it
because
being the pressure.
the constant pressure and friction against your hair follicles
Yeah.
causes them to fall out.
Yeah. So I'm like, I got really nervous about that. And then I've been looking at my hairline every day. And it's just been getting worse.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I scratch my legs a lot. I've got bald spots on my legs from scratching them.
Really?
Yeah, dog.
Why you fucking tell me that, bro?
You wanna see?
I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. Where do you have? No, actually, I don't have any bald. My
Really?
legs are hairy as
Uh,
fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Mine
You ever
used
shave
to
your
be.
legs?
No, but I've thought about it before.
There's this one guy I went to high school with. He would once a year shave his legs
That's weird.
completely bald.
Huh.
Thighs, calves, everything.
All of it.
And he would look so fucking weird.
Huh.
Just because he was really hairy dude. Like a really hairy dude.
Like Bigfoot type shit or what?
Yeah, and he had like really dark hair.
So it was really noticeable.
Yeah, so when he
Yeah.
shaved it, it was like, whoa. And then it would grow back, and you'd just be like, what the fuck's going on? But it was like his thing, and he like
Yeah.
knew it was like a funny thing. At least I think he was doing it to be funny. I don't fucking know, actually, now that I think about it. But he did it all the time, and he like, I don't know, it was a big deal. Dude, what? I legitimately think you are a very attractive in a man bun. Oh, is this? Okay, well, thank you, Kaylin. One of the few dudes I know that pulls it off. I'll try to, maybe I'll start working
I do think you pull it off.
the man bun.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, we'll have to see.
Like
I
your
feel
hair
like
is long and curly enough, it pulls it off.
I've been trying. Well, that's the thing too, though. I don't know what's like if I should wet it before I put it in, or if I just do it up.
Do
and
you
then
put
like,
any product in your hair?
sometimes.
You should. So product isn't always going to be put in your hair. Usually use it like every other day, every 3 days. Something
Oh,
like
I don't
that.
use it that often. I use it like once a week, if that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I used to put like I used to be all about my hair and stuff like that. I don't really give a shit now.
I just
But-
because my hair's really curly on its own.
Yeah.
So I like every once in a while will put this like curl gel in it.
Like
I
curl
like that.
activator.
I don't know what the is it curl activator? What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm being told from my sources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to be used in your hair like not every day because it's not good for your hair,
Mm-hmm.
but like every 2 days, every 3 days, something like that. Just to kind of keep it like a little bit more nutritious and stuff like that than
Yeah.
usually it would be. And it keeps your curls tight and looking refreshed.
Yeah, you know the other thing is too. I got all these dead ends because I never cut my hair.
Yeah.
I never got.
You were
it cut.
telling me about that
Yeah.
a few weeks ago, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe a month ago. I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, but I've just never gotten it cut. So
Yeah.
I got all this dead end, all this dead shit. That like, here's the thing: I could get it cut. Like I could just trim those off, right? And then it would probably look better. But then when people fucking say, "Bro, how long you been growing your hair out?" I cannot consciously say that I haven't gotten it cut in 3 years because that's what I'm going on. Is almost 3 years.
Damn.
Right now, I can say that.
Yeah.
I had never fucking touched it once COVID hit.
Dog, I'm not going to lie.
That's a flex.
Compared to the day I met you to now, your hair has grown a lot.
That is true, yeah. We started working at like the same time, right?
Almost 2 years ago, actually.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. In 3 months, it'll be 2 years. Maybe 2 months.
I'm going to let you know right here, right now, that this is the second guest. In 2 weeks, I have been embarrassed here on this podcast twice. And I'm going to be putting in my 2 weeks before that day comes.
I guarantee you, I will too, dog.
Dude, will you?
I can't promise that.
You can't. We need to, bro. We need to.
No, you 100% support. Like, I'll support you in whatever you do, dog. Like, you want to put in 2 weeks in? Fuck
I'll
it,
do
dog.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
blame you. That place is shit.
I might donate semen.
Huh?
Hmm?
You say semen?
I might donate some semen for money. You know, I've thought about it, but here's the thing why I won't. Because maybe this is selfish and fucked up. But I don't want other me's running around that I don't get to be
See?
involved in any way.
Oh, see, I'm the exact opposite. I'd rather have a lot of mini-me's running around that I don't give a shit about.
Bro, what? That just what about your whole fatherly fucking
See, but that's a kid, like, that's my own kid.
destiny?
Well, if I donate semen, that's not my kid, really.
I mean,
I have-
biologically it is.
Yeah, biologically it is, but I have no partake in his upbringing or anything like that. Like, I don't give a shit about that kid.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dog. Like, in my eyes, that's not really my kid.
That's fair. I think they made a movie about that. Wasn't there a guy? Wasn't it a Vince Vaughn movie where he like donated sperm for like years and years and years, and then he has like 30 kids?
Are you talking about the Family Guy episode, dog?
No, there's a Vince Vaughn movie because I think there was it was like a joke that this one Steve Novak was one of his kids that plays in the NBA, and like he had like a bunch of kids and the whole movie was about him meeting all of his kids that were
Yeah.
now like adults. I can't remember what
never
it was
seen
called,
that.
but yeah, that would be weird, you know, to just
Yeah.
like have all these other people that like look like you. Like that's kind of what Nick Cannon's doing. He's doing it the right way though.
What do you mean? Nick
He
Cannon
just, like-
has kids?
Dude, I think he has 3 women simultaneously pregnant right now.
I'm so sorry for them.
3 different women. And he has like 8 other fucking kids.
Holy shit.
Can you look up how many kids he has?
I think he's 8.
Okay, yeah. She
That's
thinks
so
he has 8.
fucked.
Well, she's going to look it up so we can be clear on that. But yeah, he's got a lot. It's crazy. He went a long way. Like, he still hosts every show, actually. I was going to say he
Yeah,
used to
but can you name one Nick Cannon song?
Oh, a song?
Yeah,
No, not a single one.
exactly.
Not a single one.
He
He has 7 kids and 3 on the way that we know of.
Holy shit.
He said,
4 different women.
yeah, 4 different women.
Holy shit.
And so
dog.
I know I could have sworn he said something in an interview that he was like just trying to get, like just shotgun his fucking seed out here into the world, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's just trying to, he's trying to Genghis Khan this shit, bro.
Holy fuck. That's fucked, honestly.
You know, I've definitely, like, how interesting would it be though, you know, someone who is maybe super athletically gifted, let's
Yeah.
say, specifically in basketball, let's say,
Mm.
got 5 very basketball gifted women
Yeah.
pregnant all the same week, right? Like the conception was all like within. You would have a great starting 5
100%.
in 9 months.
You'd be guaranteed to have at least 3 of them go to the NBA.
Dude, but think about that. Would be like the coolest. That would be a pretty cool subject for a documentary, bro.
It
These
would.
5 brothers, fucking.
It's kinda like the
or
Ball.
sisters. They could have, could have been like the Ball brother, but they was all with the same two parents, I believe.
Yeah, but there's still three guys in the NBA.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like, they raised some good kids.
But they
Melo?
and they did get to play together, I guess. Yeah, but these guys will all be the same age, bro.
Yeah.
So they'd all have the same length of career. They'd all have the same amount of years together. Like, that'd be crazy shit.
Imagine quintuplets or some shit on the same NBA team.
I guess, yeah, you could just try for quintuplets instead of getting 5 people pregnant. But that would be really hard. How do you try for that? Can you try for that?
I don't think so, honestly. My girl says she wants twins all the time, and I'm like, nah,
She
bro.
wants twins?
She wants, like, triplets, dog. She told me she wants, like, 7
What is she
kids.
trying to do to her body, dude?
Fuck it up.
That can't be, like, that's what I wonder. I've wondered this. This is going to sound really stupid.
No, I'm
It is.
stupid as shit, so you're good. It's going to sound smart to me.
Dude, I don't think so. How? There is no way, right? If we have one, right? If we have one thing of anything,
Yeah.
and then that becomes 2
Okay.
or more, there is no way if this amount of ingredients for somebody,
Yeah.
it's 1 to 1, and we have the same amount of ingredients, and now that makes 2, that those 2 are individually as powerful as that 1. You get what I'm saying? There's no way that a twin could ever be as powerful as a unique individual.
So you're saying, like, if I have one kid, that's like 100%.
Yeah.
If I have twins, they both get 50%.
Because think about that sperm or whatever the fuck happened,
Yeah.
right? It was one thing, or the egg, and then it's split into 2 little halvesies.
Yeah.
There's no way. The ingredients just don't. It doesn't make sense to me how they both be just as functioning, right?
I mean,
I know I don't understand it, and I know that they are,
yeah.
but it really just shouldn't.
It shouldn't make sense.
Like, they should have
logically.
to fucking. It's morphin time to be able to compete with me.
Yeah, they should both have 23 chromosomes instead of 46 or whatever.
How many? Wait, how many do you get?
46?
Do you get 46?
I don't know. I'm winging it.
Oh, 46. That was good.
Yeah,
You
thank
said you
you.
got a yes from the.
Science was like one of my worst subjects, but I liked it.
That's good. Yeah, respect. Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I had a guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't 46 though.
Yeah, dog. It's a little weird how it works, cause like, how you seen the show on ABC or whatever where it's like,
No one has seen a show on ABC.
damn, my mom watches that shit all the time, so I
Okay,
see
yes,
a few.
your mom, maybe moms have out there.
But it's like 20andMe or whatever. The woman has 20 kids. You've never heard of that?
Oh, the Duggars?
I don't know.
Meet the Duggars?
Yeah, 23andMe or something like that.
Isn't that the Duggars? Meet the Duggars?
I
And they
have
got the
no
23
idea.
kids, super religious. They live in the giant house. The house is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the house is giant.
There's some fucked up shit with that family, I heard.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought my sister was telling me about it a while back. I can't remember. I don't want to misquote, but
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was a big scandal with something about them having the kids. And
Like, it's not legit. Like, they adopted them.
no, they had them.
Oh, okay.
But like, I mean, that wouldn't be less impressive that they have like a 23 kid. I mean, they're cheaper by the dozen times 2.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
But
you
like
know?
off record, her shit's fucked up.
Is that how that works? People say that, but is that how that works? I mean, it.
23 kids,
Okay,
dog.
23. Yeah, there's gotta
Like,
be.
I feel like there's no recovering.
There's something. It's not
It's-
even enjoyable
no.
anymore
Like, I'm sorry
for
her
either
husband.
of them. For either of them, dude. It's probably. I mean, she.
Hot dog down the hallway type beat.
I just don't know. Like, I can't imagine that feels good. We got Kayla McCracken in the chat says, twins may be a bit more painful, but think about it. You get to subtract another 9 months, of pain from the pregnancy, which is worse. Would you rather have twins? They're going to be weaker. They're not going to be as strong as one.
Honestly, no. I'd rather have one kid than another kid. 'Cause by the time you have your first kid,
But you're not the woman. You don't have to put your body through that twice.
no. But coming as like one of the parents, I'd be more prepared for the second one rather than I'm doing 2.
You get a surprise double.
Yeah, because when the surprise double, like, you're still learning how to be a parent as like when your first kids come out. So like you wouldn't be as prepared. Per
And they
se.
only have half the HP, so like if you drop
Yeah.
them or something,
If I drop, I'll drop this
yeah,
kid probably.
they don't have full HP. Like if
Yeah,
a
dog.
single person,
Like they're gonna get clipped as easy as hell.
yeah, fall damage, all that
Fucking
shit.
dead.
That's that's
Like,
terrible.
I'm going to drop them off at the fire station. I drop them.
Why are you
with
dropping them off at the fire station? For what reason are you dropping twins off at a fire
Hey, bro,
station?
maybe I'm not ready.
Maybe you're not ready. Dude, you keep going back and forth on this father prophecy.
It's because I want just one at one time.
Okay, that's fair.
At least for now. Because I want to be able to be good at this father shit before I take on more projects at once.
That's fair.
Because, like, you know, like with your first kid, everyone says that it's like a real struggle and everything, and like you're learning how to do it. But by the time you're like your second or third kid, you're more accustomed to it. You know, like you're not.
Do you think you'll love the other ones less?
No.
Because you didn't have to try as hard?
No, 100% not. I love them all equally.
That's what people say.
Like I'll
But do they?
probably like as they grow up, I'll probably for sure have a favorite.
Can
But I'm not gonna let them know that.
Can I tell you guys something?
Uh,
I don't think I am anymore,
yeah.
but I was the favorite
Oh, yeah. Me too.
for a long period of time.
I think I was a favorite.
Listen to this.
for
We had a
minute.
family laptop, piece of shit laptop.
Play
right?
Minecraft on it.
No, I didn't. I wasn't allowed.
Damn.
I didn't get to use it a ton. But you know what the password was?
Your name and your birthday.
Yeah, baby.
Ah!
My fucking I didn't even know. My siblings found out. How crushing for them. Right? They're trying
Tough
to
shit.
get in the computer when no one's home, trying to use it. They're just guessing passwords. They're probably guessed my sister probably guessed her name
Yeah.
and guessed my brother's name.
And then
Guessed
finally,
Darren,
guess your
and it
name.
fucking worked.
Dog, that sucks for her.
The
But
fact that
that shit's good as hell for you.
Nah, respect. I mean, yeah, for me, but I mean, I respect them for even still being here, bro. Because if that would have
Yeah.
happened to me, if I would have been there and tried my name and got a denied, and then tried one of their, I would have been
tight as hell.
fucking devastated.
Yeah.
There's no coming back from that.
There's a coming back. It's just you got to outdo your sibling. You got to become
Yeah.
the better one.
Maybe they have. Isn't that a thing in what's that movie where the one, what's it? Is it it's that singing movie Pitch Perfect? Didn't the
Never
one chick,
seen it.
she says there's a joke. I haven't seen it either, but there's a joke in the movie because I've seen that scene where she says like she ate her twin in the womb.
Ugh.
Like her and her twin battled for supremacy in the womb,
What the fuck?
and she absorbed her
Big buddy.
and won all the other powers. But that's what I'm saying, like, because she realized what I have realized is that they
Yeah.
only have half the stats, so there's only one way
You can be
to be able to compete.
fully leveled. Yeah, dog. Like
Yeah.
if this shit was like,
It's
I
crazy. It's
don't
crazy.
know.
It's crazy. What's one thing that you admire about yourself?
That I admire
What's
about
one thing
myself?
that you're proud of?
My willingness to keep going. Honestly,
Mm.
like no matter what I'm put through, like I'll be damn right to fucking complain about my life and all I want. Like I'll be like, yeah, I hate life. I've contemplated suicide.
You do be complaining about the job, bro.
I
Remember?
hate it at Target.
No, I know you don't gotta say the place, bro. You don't gotta. I was making a joke because
Oh.
you know you got.
Just bleep it out.
No, that the kid's live. So that thing, that remember we were talking about. So somebody dislikes that
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So that's what I
Okay,
was
well,
making.
yeah,
a
I
joke.
hate it at beep. But anyways, yeah, dog, I hated that,
That's
and
great.
like, I've contemplated suicide multiple times throughout my
nice.
life. Like ever since I was probably like 10 or 12, somewhere around that age, I've thought about killing myself, and
Well, I'm grateful you haven't.
I'm grateful too, because the only thing that keeps me going, honestly, is the ideal of whatever you're going through. Killing yourself only passes it on to the next person that loves you. So my thought process has been, if I kill myself, all I'm doing is passing the pain and everything that I'm going through onto my mother, onto my sister, onto my brother, onto anybody who I care about in my life.
Yeah.
I don't want to put them through what
What
I
you're
feel.
going through. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a interesting perspective on it.
Yeah, like it in a way it can be seen as selfish, but in another way it's kind of like I don't really know the word.
Well, I mean, you're almost. I mean, you're, and I hope that you don't continuously feel like that. But obviously,
Yeah.
but if you're feeling that way and that's what's stopping you, that would almost be a somewhat of a selfless act,
Yeah.
right? Where you're putting other people's. You're not wanting to hurt other people's lives or inconvenience them in a
Yeah.
way that would cause trauma for doing that. Which I'm not saying is a maybe great way to think about it either, but I think if that's what's keeping you here,
Yeah.
whatever we got to do to keep you here, because
I got a cat too, dog. I can't leave that motherfucker.
good.
Yeah. He only
Cats.
loves me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's one of those stage 5 clinger.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
love him though.
Does he hiss at other people?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know. I love him so much.
Cats are
But-
funny, dude.
I know, right? Like they're fucking weird as shit, but I love him so much, dog. Like my cat literally will hiss at anybody that comes near him, except for me. I love that shit.
It's hilarious, bro. Loyal, very loyal. Okay, so I've got a cat. We got to give him shots though every day. He's high maintenance, bro. High maintenance.
How come?
A lot of money. Diabetes.
Oh yeah, you told me about this before.
He got the Andre the Giant thing. He's just
he keeps growing. His organs keep growing.
Yeah,
and stuff, but his body doesn't, right?
Yeah, something weird. But he's on a lot of medication, so it's like very much slowed down.
Yeah.
So he's pretty good. He's fine. It just costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. But yeah, he's all right. What is I want to leave you with a question, and then if you have anything for me, we'll get to that. What's something that you've changed your mind about recently?
Yeah. I don't know. I've always been a pretty open-minded person. I'm not 100% quick to judge, even though I do judge people based on their own character and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But based on like other things like religion, sexuality, all that stuff, I don't really judge people.
Yeah.
But something that I've changed recently, dog, that's hard, honestly.
Anything that anybody's brought up a good point and you've just been like, yeah, maybe I was wrong about that.
Damn, honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's about like
could have been the twins thing. Maybe you used to think twins were full people, and now you know.
Honestly, maybe
you've been convinced. We need to have somebody who is a twin needs to come on the show.
I know some twins, dog.
That was a weird way to say that.
They're male.
Okay.
Yeah, but
still weird. Still a weird way to say it. But I'll have them hit me up. We'll get them on the show.
But honestly, I think it's probably something my girlfriend said to me that like, I've never really been the relationship type. And you said something that like, can you say the question one more time? Something
that you have changed your mind about recently. Something maybe you flip-flopped on. Maybe you thought one way before, now epiphany, you think this way now.
I've never really been in a long-term or committed relationship before, but my girlfriend now, honestly, probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. She's changed my mind about the fact that I go through things alone, because I've always faced my problems and my issues by myself. I don't like to burden people with anything that I'm going through fully. Like, I'll give snippets here and there.
Yeah.
But she's someone that I can really confide in and be like, hey, like, this is what I'm going through. And it's taken a long time. Like, we've been dating for almost 6 months now, and I just now started recently talking to her about, like, my actual problems and stuff like that.
Damn.
And she's kind of changed my mind about, like, the fact that I go through these issues and struggles alone. Where she's been starting to progress me into thinking, like, hey, like, I have somebody who's truly there for me.
Yeah.
And somebody that I can rely on.
You think it's a trust thing? That you just don't trust many people with that side of you? Or you just...
I don't trust anybody at all.
Okay. So, you need to trust people.
Yeah, right? Like, it's hard for me to talk about, but I really don't trust a lot of people.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. It's hard to... I don't know if it's because I don't know if you were maybe backstabbed or what's the reason for it. If you just never have just people wronged you that you did trust, right?
Yeah.
It's hard after you've had let walls down and let people in, and then they've just blown the whole shit up, right? To be like, oh yeah, let's do that again. It's easy to just build the walls up and be like, well, I'm gonna go through this by myself, whatever. But that's good that she's there now to kind of help bridge that gap a little bit.
It's extremely, because like you were saying, like, I'm used to just building the walls up, building them as thick as possible, and not letting people in. But it's extremely different for me to let those walls down and truly let her see what I'm going through and like how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I've always been told, like, the stereotypical, like, if you show your emotions, you're weak. And so, like, growing up, I didn't like the fact that I cried. I thought I was weak.
Do you think maybe because you never saw your mom cry? Because you said
she
was really strong.
My mom
you thought you had to be just as strong, and you thought crying was...
I think it's that, as well as, like, the stereotypical, like, in movies and stuff, like, men were never really shown crying, as well as my father. He was never, like, I've never seen my father cry. Like, granted, I don't talk to my father a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I've only seen him be, like, strong, like, this, like, male type, like, doesn't show emotions really. But that type of stuff kind of always hit hard with me, where I never thought, like, I should show my emotions.
Are you a crier? when you watch movies or?
Yeah, low key, honestly. Like, I'll be completely real with you.
I cry every movie.
Yeah.
Marley and Me.
Never seen it.
I was on the floor, bro.
I avoid movies like that.
Dude, The
purposely
Notebook.
because of this reason.
You ever seen The Notebook?
Nope.
Don't fucking watch it, bro.
Don't watch it.
Don't fucking watch Dude, I still get flashbacks, bro. Every once in a while, I'll wake up from a dream and I swear to God, I'm just crying.
You'll see him kissing in the rain. Or whatever?
Bro.
Yeah.
That movie is so fucking sad, bro. I can't, bro.
Yeah.
Even now, it could be a cheesy ass movie, bro.
Mm.
And I'll still like, if no one's speaking, like if no one's making fun of the movie,
Yeah.
I got
Tears up.
I got tears coming out, and someone starts joking about him. What's going on? Oh man, that shit corny, bro. That shit fucking corny, bro. I'm fucking crying my ass off, bro. I can't.
The last time, so I've teared up pretty recently multiple times, and it's gonna sound corny as hell, but like I tear up thinking about my girlfriend because of how lucky I am and how much I love her and all this stuff. But the last time, yeah.
What's her name? Just first name. You don't gotta give me last name.
Danny.
Danny.
Yeah.
Shout out Danny.
Thank God.
Shout out Danny.
But the last time I
crying out
truly
here.
cried was during Summer Smash. I am not the most blessed with financial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And during one of the sets, I had lost my glasses. And I was pissed drunk at the time.
Mm-hmm.
My friends didn't tell me what they were giving me, but they were just giving me stuff
They
after
were
stuff.
loading you up.
And I lost my glasses. My glasses are like $360 on average. I can't really afford that.
They're nice glasses.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like them a lot.
You got nice eyes.
I think they I think they fit you well. The
Thank you.
glasses. I like the frame. I think they're good. They work well for you.
Thank you. But I like got them knocked off of me. And I started crying like uncontrollably. And it turned from sadness to anger. I grabbed a dude by the shirt, threw him into his other friends, almost got into a giant fight over it. Ended up apologizing because my friend was like, listen, you either apologize, accept your losses, and leave, or I'm going to beat the fucking shit out of you. And I was like, okay, I'm going to apologize.
Yeah.
Apologize to the dude. And I walked through the entire festival bawling my eyes out over this. And that is one of my lowest moments, I consider,
Man.
honestly. Just because of the amount of emotions I showed, the amount of weakness, everything.
Damn that. And I'll tell you what. I'm not a therapist,
Yeah.
but I could tell you it was not because the glasses fell off. That is, you were holding on to some shit.
Yeah, I've
Because the
definitely been
glasses,
through
they
a
will
lot.
make me mad too, right?
Yeah.
Actually, for me, I maybe have a little bit of this too, where I don't bottle shit up. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm a pretty emotional person. But what happens is people shit on me,
Constantly.
and then eventually it'll be something stupid where someone will be like, "Hey, Darren, can you do it?" I'm like, "What the fuck do you want?"
Yeah.
Just like that.
It
Just
kinda-
like that, and I'm like,
You accidentally let the cork off the bottle,
Yeah.
and some more stuff comes out than you mean to.
and it's not good.
Yeah.
We gotta work on it. Me
Like,
and you.
Yeah. On God.
We gotta go to
It's like,
friend therapy.
bro, we can go right now, dog.
Okay. I don't think they're open right now. You're freaking me out. No, that's fair. But so you were crying because of the glasses, not because people robbed you and stole your phone.
No, that was later.
Because
So
you did. People that don't know that are listening. You did.
Yeah. So
get
I
that
was
happen.
unfortunately robbed. Ongoing police report. But
The
so
way you switched gears. All right. Yeah, okay. So you got robbed. So you're leaving. You're crying on your
Yeah.
way, and at some point, somebody fucking snags the phone.
so shout out to the people that helped me, but also not shout out to
I was
them.
gonna say they didn't do a good job. Your fucking
Because-
phone's gone.
um,
Block.
So I had walked through the entire festival, and there was one drink tent that I knew would give me drinks, because one, my card was declining every time I tried and scanned it. Two, they were just nice people. So I'd walk to this booze tent, and I had gotten there, and I went to buy a drink, and it was declined. She gave me a drink for free, and I was like, "Oh man, I love you so much." And I started bawling my eyes out. I was there for 30 minutes, just constantly crying. I had like
Jesus
5 or 6
Christ.
people surrounded around me, talking to me about this stuff. And the manager of the tent
Summer
ended up coming
Smash.
out. Yeah.
Music. This is a rap music festival for people
Yep.
that don't know.
And the manager of the tent ended up coming to me, and he was talking to me for like 20 minutes. Love the dude. His name was like AJ or CJ. Can't remember his exact name.
Something
honestly.
J.
Yeah, I was really fucked
Shout
up
out
at the
Jay.
time. And finished half the drink. He ended up taking it away from me. And then, funny story, he ended up giving me another full drink for free.
Man, I thought
And that's where I fucked up because I cracked that bitch open, and he was leading me out of the tent and to the festival, and he was like, "Hey man, just go enjoy your time. Try and enjoy the festival. You spent so much money to come here, you know."
You gotta get your life together, man.
Yeah.
You can't be crying right now in the
He was
club.
pretty much like, you gotta just enjoy the time that you have here.
Yeah.
And then I started drinking a little bit more, and I ended up blacking out. And I woke up in like the VIP section of the park where my friends told me to meet them.
Turned out all right.
No, dog.
Okay.
I was getting lifted up by 2 EMTs off the ground on my back, and they were like, "Hey, we just got reports you got robbed." And I was like, "Yeah, dog." I was like, "No fucking shit. I just got robbed here." And they were like, "Yeah, 2 girls came up to you, stole your phone and everything, and you got robbed. We got multiple reports of it." And I got pissed, dog. I started screaming, and they were like, "Hey, if you keep saying this stuff, we have to take you to the hospital." I was like, "Okay, shut up real quick." But they kept me in the medical tent all day.
You paid how much money to go to this festival?
$500. A little bit over. Actually, probably closer to $700 with like Airbnbs, Ubers, all that. $700. Missed the last day, which I wanted to see the performers that day the most.
Who was performing? That you wanted to see?
Fuck, Ojeezy, Key Glock, Yeet, Snot.
He did that song with Minions.
Yeah, dog. He made $1 million off that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but like that day was so fucked, and like it's an ongoing police report, but the Chicago police just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's in the most dangerous part of Chicago. Yeah.
You get to find my iPhone thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
it's
dog.
not funny, but it is
I can
funny.
see them just when they turn on my phone. I get a notification.
Damn.
Yeah, dog.
That's fucking whack, bro.
So it's so foul.
Someone's just using that as like a trap phone now.
Pretty much.
That's cool though. Your spirit will live on.
I mean,
in a couple hundred drug deals.
I guess.
So maybe, yeah. That's cool.
But at the
Very
same time,
cool.
it's foul because I lost all the photos, all the Snapchat memories I've had from the past like 5,
you
6
got your
years.
shit backed up?
No.
Bro, what you doing?
I was going to back my stuff up that morning too, and I realized I didn't have enough space on iCloud, and I was gonna buy more that following night.
Dude.
So I lost every
That's
single
so
picture I'd
fucked.
taken for the past 6 years.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
We got to go back, bro.
I can't.
Let's go. We know where it is.
They will shoot us, dog, and not care.
That's fair. We got to hire some other people to go for us.
It's in like O-Block, bro. Lil Reese got my shit.
That's fucked up, bro. Damn. Okay, yeah. So you've paid almost $800 to
Get robbed.
yeah, cry, then feel better,
Yeah.
black out,
Yep.
get robbed,
Yep.
and then cry again.
Yep.
$800. It's a therapy session. A couple therapy sessions will run you $800. So it's about the same.
The good news, I got to see Post Malone live. Best live performance I've ever seen in my entire
Really,
life.
I hear that
Yup.
he's really good. Yeah.
He's the best performer I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm so thankful I got to see him live.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's worth it then.
In a
Or not
part,
really.
yeah,
No, yeah.
100%.
Half and half. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for just getting through that. Honestly,
Thanks, man.
I don't know. I would have reacted very, very poorly if I woke up and I was being carried by EMTs and they told me, "Yeah, you just got robbed."
Oh, I
don't know.
reacted a lot worse than I'm explaining it to you
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
that's fair.
Just out of preserving my character.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, man. Well, we've done over an hour now. I'm curious. You have any questions for me?
I
Before we
do,
wrap up.
honestly.
Okay,
I've
okay.
thought about some while we've been talking.
Oh, you just been running background programs.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What is the worst thing you've ever done?
The worst thing I've ever done?
Yup. And you don't got to name specifics, just arguably the worst thing you've ever done.
Dude, I feel like I've said some bad stuff on this show. Worst thing I've ever done. Any examples to draw from? Anything that you've done that you consider the worst thing you've done?
Worst thing I've done is probably when I was younger, I cheated on my girlfriend at the time. That was probably arguably the worst thing I'd done. I contemplated suicide for a hot minute over that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it hit me very deep.
Yeah, that's tough. I not to just say that's tough because that's like the worst thing you could say.
Yeah.
But that is really bad. I know. I mean,
No, you're
segue.
okay.
I'm trying to think, man. I know one time, and I've talked about this before on the podcast, so it's not new to anybody. Maybe it'll help me think of something else though. I farted in 2nd grade.
Okay.
Right, and I was sitting next to this girl I had a crush on, and there was this kid right next to us also.
Yeah.
Who, you would believe if I told you, oh, I think that guy just farted. Right? So I said, I think so-and-so just farted. And she's like, oh
So you
my God.
pinned all the blame on him.
Well, no, and so I wish that's where it stopped, dude.
Oh, it goes deeper?
And she goes, oh my God, so-and-so, you just ripped ass. And he turned around, he's like, I did not fart. And we're like, okay. And this kid, he's a little,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. And we're like, I'm trying to play it off as a joke, like, bro, it's fine, man. No one cares that you fucking farted, whatever, right? And he's like, I did not fart. Slams his fucking desk. The teacher now is like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. She's like,
Right.
oh, I got to control this motherfucker.
Yeah. So then, he keeps going.
Yeah.
I did not fucking fart. And we're in 2nd grade, bro. And he's freaking out. So, I did not fart. I would never fart. Like, kind of, you would. You probably have. Okay, you didn't this time, buddy. But it is what it is. So, she's freaking out. She goes to try to, like, calm him down.
He decked her?
He decks right in the arm, not in the fucking...
Bro,
he
I
hits
thought
her
you
arm,
straight
right?
rocked her.
No, he hits her arm. Then she calls the office.
Yeah.
They send 2 librarians, old as shit.
What the fuck are they going to do?
Old as shit. My other teacher was young, whatever. These 2 librarians, old as fuck. They come in to escort him. They each grab an arm. They lift him out the desk. He fucking... Both of them.
Bro, that's
stomach
an easy,
now. He's
like,
fucking smoked them in the
yeah.
stomach. And they're both... He could have killed them. I mean, they were fragile
They were
old
ancient.
ladies, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, fuck this. They leave. They send the janitor.
What the fuck's he going to do?
Janitor. You never watched WWE, right?
I watched a little bit.
You know who the Big Show is?
Yeah, I know who the Big Show is. He's built like that motherfucker. Because I'd be intimidated.
Not
as
as
shit.
tall, but bigger.
Okay.
Not as tall, but bigger.
I'd be scared.
He pulls up. Kid's still freaking out, bro. Red in the face. Janitor just comes in, fucking grabs kid, puts him face first into his chest and stomach, and just holds him like this, and waddles out with the kid, while the kid is
What the fuck?
I don't know, fucking fart, fucking screaming in this dude's fucking stomach and chest,
Yeah.
and he just waddled him out because I didn't want to own up
To your fart?
to farting.
I had a...
I've told that story like 2 or 3 times now on the podcast, but it is embarrassing. It's just it's probably not the worst thing I've done, but it's something I think of every time because
Yeah.
I feel terrible about it.
I wouldn't.
The kid did get me back later, even though he got in trouble for it. He pantsed me back when we were in like
You should've
7th or
rocked his
8th
ass.
grade. He had pantsed me in gym.
Should've rocked this shit right there.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I didn't. Yeah, he ended up getting in a lot of trouble, and I didn't really care that much. I was embarrassed for sure, but I
Yeah.
was just like, "What the fuck you just do that for, bro? Like, what the?" And maybe it was because of that. Maybe he was holding a grudge.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think we're even, ish.
I had a kind of similar situation, but not fully with like all the people coming in and stuff.
Yeah.
In my freshman year of high school, dog,
Oh, no.
I was in math class, back of the class, right next to some girl. I won't say her name, but you have met her actually. Funny story.
Really?
Yep. And I remember I was falling asleep hard as hell. Like I was literally like dozing off.
You're doing the.
Yeah. And I remember one time it hit me a little bit too hard, and I remember waking up because I farted so hard.
Oh.
It vibrated the seat and woke me up. The girl next to me does one of these.
Oh no.
And I looked at her and I was like, oh, did my phone go off? Trying to play it off. But by this time, the entire class turned back. And I was like, oh,
No.
what the fuck? And I tried to play it off the
Did
best
it
as I
smell?
could. No, it
Oh,
didn't
that's good.
smell, thankfully, but it was loud, dog.
That's the worst.
The teacher had stopped the class because of it.
That's fucking bogus and unprofessional.
I
of them,
know,
bro. They
dog.
should be fucking kicked the fuck out of that school, bro.
Like
That's
she
fucked up.
mid-conversation stopped, looked at me, and then took her a second to process it. Like I could see the like buffering thing in like next to her head.
Yeah.
And then she went in the class, nothing happened. But that was the
That's-
most embarrassing moment of my high school career.
That's fucked up. One time I successfully evaded it in high school,
you got
actually.
lucky.
My friend Matt, he's been on the show a couple of times. We were in a class together, and if he wasn't the type of guy who he just gets embarrassed very easily, I was trying, you trying to let it out quiet.
Yeah.
It just decided to go. Made a nice loud noise. People turned back. I was like, Matt, what the fuck, bro? As quick as anybody could. And he just got so red in the face that everyone bought it, bro. He was like, bro. And face just went like tomato red. And I was in the clear. And he had to take the fault for that one.
Funny because
so I felt really bad about that too. Not as bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you still felt a little bit bad.
Yeah, still bad. Not as bad. He didn't get fucking escorted out. I mean, I guess it might be worse because we're older, so you don't need to be escorted out. It just hurts more socially.
Yeah, 100%, because it hurts your reputation.
Yeah.
Because of my situation, I learned how to fart silent as hell, bro.
Oh, yeah? You've been doing that the whole time?
No, not right now, dog. That'd be disrespectful.
It's the same thing.
No, I felt so bad.
That's fair.
But I fart like a ninja now, dog.
Oh my God, Kaylin says, OMG, I remember when this happened, but I never knew that you provoked it. Oh God. Yeah.
You or me?
No, she didn't know that it was me that caused that kid to.
Damn, you just exposed yourself on live, dog.
Yeah, I did. It is what it is.
You gotta edit that shit out. Cut it out.
I'll cut it out. Yeah, we'll edit it out.
You can't talk to this person ever again.
I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, that would probably be my answer then. You have anything else for me before we wrap?
What's your worst fear? Like your biggest fear?
Worst fear.
Yeah. What's something you dread more than anything else in the world?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I don't know if I dread any specific thing. I mean, I'm just maybe that I just won't that I won't ever find peace. Yeah. That would be how I would say. Yeah, cuz
that's a good thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very stressed cuz I forget what it is. Like, Buddhism is like, if you want things, you're going to suffer, basically. That's why you're supposed to, like, let go of what the things that you think you want or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've kind of accepted that there are things that I want, so I know I have to suffer through those things. But it's seemingly never ending, it feels like. 100%. So I hope that I can one day reach a point where I am content and just like, wow, I did it.
Yeah.
I did all that I wanted to do. I can relax now and enjoy the fruits of my labor, whatever those are.
And what age do you think that you would reach that at?
Oh, dude, at this point,
like, what age do you hope you would reach that at?
Bro, I'm fucking. I remember when I was fucking 18, making my first fucking songs.
Yeah.
Thinking that 23 was fucking a whole lifetime away.
Yeah.
And now I'm 23. We still in the basement, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not. There's some things wrong with it, but there's not everything wrong
like
with it.
everyone progresses at different rates.
That's true. Speaking of, we are at 700, almost at 700 monthly listeners right now. So if you haven't listened to my new album, it's linked down below. Blue Hour is everywhere.
Just dropped recently, too.
We're almost, this is the third week of release. So if we could get to, that'd be crazy. I've never been at 700 monthly listeners before.
You gained a lot, too. Because I remember one time you posted, you were like 393. And the next time you posted, you were like 500.
Yeah. I mean, before this recent run, I was at like, 100 and something.
Yeah.
I mean, the most I had before this was like 250, 256 before this like new batch of songs and everything. And then it always goes up and down because, it's monthly listeners. So it's within the last 30 days how many people have listened.
Yeah.
But it was pretty crazy. It was cool. It's cool to see. And I'm very thankful that people are enjoying the songs. But yeah, so go listen to that. But yeah, I'm 23, dude, and we still not made shit.
That's fine, though.
So
Jid is, or JID, whatever you want to call him. He's 27, 28. And he's just now making it.
It's like a couple years.
Yeah, you still have plenty of time. Like, you don't really got to stress about that, dude. Like, sure, there is things to stress about, but there's always success.
There's just timelines, man. You gotta move out. You gotta go get a new place. You gotta go. Other people have jobs that you care about. Gotta do things. So it's like.
But everyone's life is different. Like, your life isn't gonna be the exact same as somebody else's.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your biggest fear?
Failing in life.
It's the same.
Pretty much.
Yeah. What does failure look like for you?
Homelessness. I inherited a lot of bad traits from my father, such as like drinking, gambling, addiction, all stuff like that.
You got me hooking it up with Trulies before we go live.
Yeah, 100%.
You should have told me that. I would have been like, nah, you don't get this shit, bro.
No, I have a control on my drinking and stuff like that, but it's just like addiction like that. Like, I'm more prone to addiction than a lot of people.
That's fair. Yeah. What are you addicted to right now?
Nicotine.
I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta drop that shit, bro.
I've been on and off for the past 6 years, 5 years.
You know what I kind of wanted to do as a prank, but then didn't do?
Huh.
Was chew some Nicorette gum.
Ew.
Yeah, 'cause I thought it would be funny.
No.
But I figured that'd be a really stupid way to get addicted to nicotine.
Yeah, you would.
Because I've never had anything.
It's best you don't, honestly.
Obviously, yeah. But I was at one point we were gonna get it for some of my friends that used to be really addicted to like Juuls and Epics. How much does that cost? That's a Posh.
Yeah, it's a Posh Max. It costs like $22, and this shit lasts me like a week.
But how often you be hitting it? Because I know motherfuckers that are fiends, bro.
Yeah, I'm a fiend.
They go through like like Juul pods, Epic pods.
Yeah.
They'll go through a pod a day.
Yep, that's how I am.
Isn't a pod equivalent to like X amount of packs?
Back in the day, it used to be 1 Juul pod equals 1 pack of cigarettes, and I used to go through a pack a day.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dog.
Why? You know what's crazy is we were supposed to be the generation that beat smoking.
Because of like the truth fucking ads and everything like that.
And it worked somewhat until this shit came out. Got everybody into this, and now everybody's like, yo, I need the real shit. Give me a dart, bro. And now we...
Yeah, like a lot of people that I know who have gone off of these go back to smoking cigarettes. Or like not even back because they never started. Yeah. But they go to smoking cigarettes. Up. Yeah, and it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Because that's like pussy shit, bro. You need the real shit.
I don't get that though. Like I used to smoke. I started off. I was given a vape at like 16, 17.
Okay.
Tried that. Liked it. Went from smoking that to smoking White Owls, gas station cigars. I would inhale it, which you're not supposed to do at all, by the way, because it's just straight tobacco and everything like that. Horrible for your lungs. I'd smoke those, get a rush off of that, and then I went from smoking that to smoking cigarettes. I smoked a pack in a day, and that's
real cigarettes.
Yeah.
At what age?
17, I want to say, 17 or 18, somewhere in there.
Who the?
And from there, that's when I realized I was like, okay, I need to get on this like e-vape Juul shit, because I knew it was a healthier alternative, despite it still being bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was still gonna be better for me.
Yeah, I guess if you had to go one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about like a lot of people that are into it now. They've never smoked anything but this shit.
Oh yeah.
And it pisses me off because they're like, oh yeah, haha, I love these. And it's like, bro, you don't
fucking Sesame
actually
Street
know.
Fucking puppets,
Yeah.
they're fucking smoking them. Who the fuck was that?
Dog, I don't know. It's just my impression of people young.
Everybody who's younger than you is 12. Okay,
yeah, like
fair.
I know, like 16-year-olds, motherfuckers. Like when we were in high school, and I started smoking this, I know that there were people in middle school that had started at the same time as me, probably.
Yeah, and you're like, that's pussy shit. Y'all should have been on what I was on. I was smoking real darts.
Yeah,
I was
God,
in
bro.
grade
It's
school.
like step up or like back the fuck up.
You get to downgrade to that. You don't get to start with that. You have to start. You have to earn it.
It's because like
you gotta
that's what's
smoke
also
darts.
mainly supposed to be for is like people that used to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, that's what it's for. But they make fucking blue raspberry cotton candy flavors and
shit's
target it directly to
shit.
kids.
Yeah, that's why Juul recently got banned by the FDA. Actually.
Yeah, I remember.
You heard about that?
Yeah, we did. I remember back a couple years ago. Because I think Trump was like trying really hard to like do something against Juul specifically.
Really?
Yeah, it was really weird that like, especially with him, that would be something he would care about, but he did. And it was like we thought it was really funny because then it was all the media was like covering how bad like Juul specifically were.
Yeah.
And we had done this like spoof series. You've seen like Live PD, right?
Yeah.
So we did this like spoof series called Live TLPD, because Twin Lakes Police Department.
Yeah.
And in every episode there would be somebody who was like, it would be a drug bust, and they would go in and they would not get them for any, like they would see them doing fucking heroin or whatever the fuck, like smoking weed, doing whatever else.
But
they'd be like, they'd see the fucking vapes and be like, what the fuck? Like, now this is fucking serious, dude. These kids can't be doing it. And so that was like the joke of it. Whether or not we did a good job of conveying that is a different story. But we just thought it was really funny at the time.
That is funny. I like that.
Yeah, it's a good premise. Maybe I'll redo it someday.
You should.
I should. Would you? You down to be a cop?
Dog, I'm down to be a cop. I tell, you know who at, you know where.
Okay.
The security person.
Oh. Okay.
I'm trying to be so vague right now.
You could just say you tell this one guy.
Yeah, but I always tell him, I'm like, bro, if you ever need anybody tackled, let me know.
You just gotta, dude.
I will tackle anybody.
You got some emotions you need to sort out, bro.
Probably, but like tackling, dog, that sounds fun as hell. You can't lie.
Did you ever play football?
No.
I played football.
I did like track and cross country.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I could see with the build.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest person, but I got some decent running.
Yeah. What'd you run?
Distance. I used to do like the mile, 4x4, 1600, stuff like that.
You're sick. You're fucked up.
Yeah, low key. I tried sprinting.
You did cross country too, you said?
For a little bit, but because of my like
That is-
physicals and stuff, I always got them so late they would never let me run.
Oh, well, that's good, bro, because those people are
They're
cross-country-
weird,
cross-country
dog.
people, bro. Think about it like
I ran
this.
from the cops hella times though. And that was fun.
Okay, that's a different adrenaline rush.
Yeah,
You know, there's probably safer, healthier ways to get that adrenaline rush.
1,000,000%.
But no, running. If you do cross country,
Yeah.
right? What's the punishment in any other sport? You play other sports? You play baseball or?
No, I only did running.
Okay, never mind.
Running was like kind of like a therapy.
So-
for me.
that's fair. Okay, well that's good at least. Like,
Yeah.
I mean it is for me now. I run a lot now,
That's
but
good.
growing up when you play other sports, the punishment for sucking
Yeah,
or doing badly is get your asses on the line. You're
And
gonna
run.
fucking run.
yeah. I remember.
Or we're gonna do
in-
laps, or we're gonna do something that you fucking hate, which is
Suicides.
running. Yeah, suicides,
Yeah.
ladders, anything, right? When you're doing cross country,
It's just more.
that's the
running.
whole thing.
Yeah.
There's no, like if I'm playing soccer, right? We're doing drills,
Yeah.
and then we play a fun game, we do scrimmage, whatever, and the team that loses has to run.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening in cross country? Like we're having fun.
More
We're
running.
we're doing fun shit in between things,
Yeah.
right? And then we have to run when we fail.
Yeah.
We're running the whole time, but it's like, concentrated running as opposed to like, I guess what's another 4 miles?
Dog, see, I did cross country for a very limited time because whenever I was in high school, my physicals would never be accurate according to the teams or whatever.
The fuck?
Yeah, and so whenever I got a physical, it wouldn't last till the next year, so I have to get another one, and that costs money.
What did physical look like for you?
Just getting like my basic shit, like my oxygen, my like knees checked, where they do the reaction.
They never
time.
grabbed your balls?
Nah, that's a whole different story. I thought I had testicular cancer at one point.
What?
Yeah, dog.
What?
Yeah.
How?
So
Not gonna lie, I thought that recently too, actually.
yeah, see, like I was feeling my nuts one time, and I thought I felt a lump, and I got scared.
Yeah.
And it took my coworkers convincing me to go to actually
Oh,
go. And
I
get
thought
checked.
you were about to.
No, I didn't show my nuts or
You
nothing.
were like,
dog.
yo, bro, check this out.
Nah.
Can you feel this from me? Tell me this feels abnormal.
But they were roasting me about it, low key. They're like,
You showed them pictures? Or?
No, I was telling them about
Oh.
it, but they were like, "Oh, haha, you got cancer," and I was like, "Oh, that's foul."
That's fucked up. You know, we had a guy on this podcast who fucking had like stage 3 testicular cancer.
Damn.
Bounced back completely
No shit.
good.
Both my grandmas had cancer at one point, honestly.
Grandmas?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have testicular cancer, I
No,
imagine.
they have breast cancer.
That's fair.
Kind of opposite.
Yeah. But so you thought you had it. You
yeah.
let one of the homies at work check it out. They were like, yeah, you got to go to the doctor.
No, not at all. But I told one of the girls, and she was like, "You
You
really should," because she was my best friend at the time. She was like, "You should really get that checked out, dog."
Okay.
So I went, and I told him, and like I don't have an actual doctor. I just go to different people every time.
I'm the same way, actually.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just don't have one.
They just all suck, so I just try to hope the next one's better.
See, mine retired, and so now every time I'm like that, I just hope, I'm gonna get a good one this time. It's like a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
But this time she came in. It was my first ever time getting my nuts felt, dog. It was so uncomfortable for
You a
me.
virgin?
Huh?
Hmm?
No.
Oh. Well, you said this is the first.
Well, again by a doctor, where she was like professional, and I was underage at the time, so there was another doctor in the room, and they were both women. I was so uncomfortable.
You should just shriveled up.
Kind of, yeah. And I was
That's
like,
Mine would have too. Yeah, I would have been scared.
it was weird for me.
Yeah.
I was scared, not gonna lie, like you said. And like, so I was a minor at the time, they had someone else in the room to make sure I didn't like say like, "Oh, she raped me" or anything like that. And they made it worse because they put up a sheet in front of me because like I don't fucking know why. And she reached underneath and like felt my shit, and it was the most uncomfortable I've ever felt in my entire life. Cause like I never got it done before,
Yeah,
and to get it done when I was like 17 by a female doctor, I was like, "Yo, isn't there anybody else that could do this?" Right
Old or
now?
young?
She was young, like in her like late 20s, early 30s. She was attractive too. I'm not gonna lie.
So you turned on.
No, but I found her attractive. I'm not gonna lie.
What if she would have? What if she?
Like just
No. What if she would have? What if she would have been like, where? Where is it?
I just started feeling all
She's
no.
like, I don't. I think you're
I've been
good.
like, you're good,
She's like,
dog.
"This is a prank?" That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But so what they say? Like, no, dude. You're
No, they
fine?
said I was fine, and like, turns out it was like some thing connecting to my like actual like nuts, and like, it was
Like,
where
what
my
was it?
sperm was produced.
Oh,
Huh?
where your sperm's produced.
Yeah. So
What's the
it's
name
like,
for that? Canada doesn't remember.
Yeah, like your two nuts.
Oh, that's fair. A cream master?
Cream master.
That's a muscle that releases what?
It like contracts.
It contracts quickly. We're dead air.
It like shrivels up your nuts when it's cold.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's the thing that
Oh, it
allows you to
protects them.
continually keep making sperm because
Yeah.
it shrivels it up when you get cold. It keeps it because you have to be a certain temperature in your nuts to make
Yeah.
sperm, right? So like this muscle, when you get cold, it pulls it closer to you, so they shrivel
Your
up
body
so that it keeps
yeah.
it warm. And then again, when you're hot, then it
Yeah.
drop down.
Yeah, it's like a rooster's neck. You know.
that's a visual.
Yeah.
That's good.
But she said it was like I don't even know what it's called really. Like I'm not really good with health and stuff like that.
Did she say anything about the appearance of it other than that?
She didn't look at it at all because there was that sheet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did you shave before you went in?
No. Yeah, no, not at all.
Respect.
I was just like, yo, just tell me if I'm good or not and let me leave. It was so
Did you make eye
uncomfortable.
contact?
No, I literally she had the sheet like this. I was literally like this the entire time. Oh wow, it's a nice ceiling.
Hey, your hands are cold. Jesus. Pelvic exam? What is that?
When like you go to the gyno.
Oh, when you go to the guy. Oh, okay.
Fuck
yeah,
that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I do not let them feel my nuts. Like still to this day, that's the only time I've ever gotten them. Feel.
Really? Yeah. I only had. It's weird because I was really scared to get a physical.
Yeah.
In
You're
high
scared of, like
school.
the bad news, right?
No,
Or
I was scared that someone was gonna have to grab my dick.
Oh, okay.
That's because
yeah.
that's all my friends said was, oh, you're gonna grab your. They're gonna
Yeah.
grab your balls and make you cough, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so scared." I don't know why I was so scared. I was just like, "Oh, I don't want people touching my fucking balls."
Yeah, it feels like you feel vulnerable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're scared, right? So I was nervous, and then I remember the first time I went in. Actually, the first 2 times I got physicals, they didn't do it,
Yeah.
and I was like, everybody made this. I had to fucking psych myself up for weeks
Yeah.
to be like, okay, this dude's gonna. And I was practicing in the bathroom, like I would hold it.
Right, some coughing.
Be like, oh yeah, what am I supposed to? How should the
Yeah.
cough should be like, or should it be just a nice soft, like I didn't know, So I'm trying to figure this out, and yeah, eventually the first 2 physicals I got because I only need because it's like I think the last 2 years,
Yeah.
so it was like I got 2 in high school, didn't need it. Then my first one in college. I'm going in. At this point I'm like, oh, they don't do that. That's an old thing. They
Yeah.
don't do that anymore. I go in, I'm like, whatever. I didn't shave, nothing, whatever, right? And dude's like, yo,
Drop your pants,
well,
boy.
he had me lay on my back first.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I did standing up.
Yeah, I know, he laid me down.
He checked out your asshole too, dog.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, then he did it, and I was just like, what the fuck?
That's so weird.
I was just caught very off guard. So I've had
Yeah.
it, and now I haven't been to the doctor since.
Dog.
Today was the first day, and they did not do that.
Yeah.
They didn't even ask. They didn't even check my knees, nothing, no physical, anything.
Really?
No.
That's wild.
She did not want to be there, bro. I mean it when I say she did not want to fucking be there.
You know, I just recently found out how women get their like breast check for cancer and lumps and
That
shit.
shit's, they go hard.
Yeah, my girlfriend was explaining to me how they have like basically like a press that presses down on their titties, and then the doctor feels them, and
Is that
feels for lumps.
For real?
That's what she
A
said.
press? Did you get a press, or did you just get the really hard? I know she shows me because she gets, obviously she has to get it done too. So
Yeah.
she showed me on me what they do,
Ugh.
and that shit was like some fuck. I mean, she was really fucking
Really in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking pushing. I was like, this is not
Yeah.
fun at all.
It doesn't sound fun.
No, yeah.
I don't know. Like maybe my girl just goes to a different doctor or something. I don't know.
Maybe
but
they got maybe it's more prestigious if they got a machine that does it.
Yeah, she's in the city, so I feel like everything is more like up. You know.
That's fair. Yeah, it could be,
Because they have more people.
or it could be the opposite in certain areas.
On God, probably.
Yeah.
But it was so wild.
That's
to
wild.
me. Cause like it's like I just got a dude that comes in, feels my nuts for 30 seconds, and then I'm good.
Yeah.
You get a whole ass machine that compresses your titty, and then a doctor comes in.
Don't worry.
feels
Soon
for
they're
lumps.
gonna have to be putting stuff up your ass and everything. So
I am not excited for that, dog.
it is what it is.
It is
You
what
gotta
it
get
is,
checked
but
out.
Yeah,
You don't want to get prostate cancer.
dog.
And especially with these phones now, this chilling in your pocket all the time. That's not good.
No, dude. I woke up
Testicular
the other day with a
cancer,
headache because I
prostate.
slept under mine, or I slept with mine under.
Okay, that's some 5G witchcraft. It's not because the phone was right there.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna put all my. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not because of that.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
that.
swear to
Not
God,
that
that's what it
singular
was.
headache. No. You're dehydrated. You don't drink water. You drink fucking Trulies
Alcohol.
and Twisted Teas. We need to get you some fucking water. All right. Dude, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. This has
I
been a
appreciate
fucking
you.
blast having you here and just kicking it and shooting the shit. Kaylin says his transitions are wild, and she is correct. Your transitions are fucking hilarious. No, really, thank you for being here. I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in live. Thank you to those who are going to be listening days after here on YouTube or over on Spotify. Also, quick shout out to our patrons. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you guys are interested in becoming a patron, getting access to exclusive extra podcasts, behind the scenes content for music videos, extra footage from the hoopin' vlogs and the wrestling vlogs, as well as a series where I break down how I make and record every single one of my songs, go over to patreon.com/Darren Rita, and you can help support the channel for as little as $1. Other than that, I want to say a quick shout out to Kenosha Auto Insurance for sponsoring this episode, and this has been the 158th episode of the
Damn.
Dtalks podcast. I will see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
We good?
Usually takes a second.
Oh, okay.
The lag.
Oh, yeah.
Focus.
Bum, 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 bum.